Welcome to Mobile Suit Gundam Redux, a D20 live play podcast about a Universal Century that could have been. I will be your host, Brian. Join me as my brother, my girlfriend, and two of our best friends explore what could have happened if the original pilots for the Gundam, Gun Cannon, and Gun Tank hadn't died minutes into Episode 1 of Mobile Suit Gundam. Hey guys, Brian here. I want to go ahead and take a moment here at the top of the hour to go ahead and apologize real quick for this coming out a little later than we anticipated. We try and get our games out the first Friday and the last Friday of the month. Unfortunately, sometimes life does happen. I hope you guys do understand, but I'm going to try and be better about it going forward. To make up for that, though, in the next day or two, we're going to be releasing our first patron-exclusive episode, which is Game Zero. That's when we initially tried to test the game itself. We initially had planned to play the first mission, but our fourth party member did not show up. The episode's mostly going to be unedited. It probably won't have music playing over it or anything like that. But it should give you a brief little insight into one or two of the jokes we made in episode 2, and also a lot more of our humor that we usually kind of censor out around the gameplay. That being said, I am going to try and make our patron exclusive stuff a little more frequently. And speaking of patrons, I do want to go ahead and give a shout out to Petty Officer Kevin for being our first patron. I know we haven't made much yet, since there is only the 2 episodes out there, but I do want you to know we really appreciate your patronage. And Kevin, thank you a lot for being our first patron. Hopefully we'll try and make it worth your while there. With that being said, guys, let's go ahead and jump into today's game. It is the year 0079 of the Universal Century. A half-century has passed since Earth began moving its burgeoning population into gigantic orbiting space colonies. A new home for mankind, where people are born and raised and die. 9 months ago, the cluster of colonies furthest from Earth, called Side 3, proclaimed itself the Duchy of Zeon, and launched a war of independence against the Earth Federation. Initial fighting lasted over 1 month. 1 month. 1 month. 1 month.
Initial fighting lasted for longer than my mouth. My mouth is massive.
When I'm done with this sentence, it's over to war.
That just makes me think of Gundam Bridge, where the narrator's like, space!
Space!
This is space!
We went to space. It's all good now.
Regardless, it's not both sides lose half their respective population. This is not funny. People were horrified by the indescribable atrocities that have been committed.
You say they're horrified.
I don't know why you didn't record this in private with serious tone and then just put it over.
No.
Like, I don't know why.
8 months have passed since this began. They were at a stalemate. Just before sunset,
Let's go.
2 black painted Zakus with yellow skulls painted on top of their heads.
Don't be racist.
He straps in 2 black Zulus came in.
2 Zakus, which were painted black.
Share my brain cell. With that nigga sense.
We'll get to this eventually. I know. And 2 Magellan attack tanks, also painted black, also with yellow skulls painted on them, roll up towards the Pegasus.
Now I'm imagining Zaku's combat rolling.
Rub it. I'm actually not going to put him here. We don't have a lot of
There's
space.
an almond in here.
Roll for an engine up.
Oh, fuck.
Oh.
What?
Fuck me! In my Gundam!
I got a 10 and a 7.
Every mobile suit.
Mega, why are you telling us? Are we doing a new thing where we play more meta, where we get to know initiatives and shit?
Hush up.
No, some people play that way. I'm not even fucking.
Well, no, I actually want to know what my initiative roll would be.
You got
It's taking. Well, I'm trying to find it. It's taking. Okay, okay. I got 14.
First up is Vulcan. What are you doing?
Wait, what did they roll?
10 and a 7.
Thank you. Okay. Oh, so which one of us is going first? Because I got a 10.
I rolled again and rolled a 1.
Well, I'm rolling one.
This is why they didn't put us.
I got a
together.
7 again. All
This
right.
is why they didn't put us together in Cyberpunk because we'd fuck everything up.
They did once. And we
Yeah.
fucked everything up.
So it's 2 Zaku's and 2.
4 Magellan attack tanks.
It's about to be tank on tank combat.
Okay.
Is it?
I forgot
I'm
to
sure
put...
your tank is better than their tank. I'm just gonna be honest with you.
Tank on tank warfare.
I'm gonna go ahead and put the tanks here.
Oh, we don't have actual tanks?
No, I don't have Magellan attack tank models.
He doesn't have that kind of money, girl. Like, not yet. He's working on
I
it.
tried.
I was talking about his money.
I try.
Thank you.
Did you just fart?
No.
No, he
I
went down. Oh, okay.
Yes, the gun part.
That's the core block system of the gun butt.
So are you seriously really against me trying to find a way to carry a medical part?
Yeah. It's a little overkill, man.
Just a
Have you
little.
met my character? Every combat, someone gets murked.
He fires, he missed. Tara, you are up to bat next.
Alright, I'm gonna charge into this boy right here.
What are you equipped with? Do you have your
My beam saber.
Okay.
I mean, you can't tell because.
I wanted to know if you left your hyper hammer for me to use. Not your hyper hammer.
I don't think
Your
I-
hyper bazooka for me to use.
I mean,
She does not have the hyper hammer.
I wish I had a hyper hammer. God
You know what I'm
damn it, if I did. No, instead I'm gonna use my fucking
Fuck
Beam
me.
Schwabber?
Fuck.
beam saber.
I think I'm just gonna use the beam sniper rifle and charge him. That makes more sense. 'cause
And as I'm doing it, I'm gonna yell, "Fuck you, motherfucker!"
Alright.
And I did not roll well. So.
Hold on. That's 17 plus your pilot,
15, so, oh,
and then plus
shit.
strength.
Okay, yeah, so yeah, definitely it's no.
Yeah. I was like, remember, you're using a beam
I know.
saber.
I'm,
You're
I'm
like,
sorry. I was thinking D&D rolls. Let's see. How many D4s? 4. Oh, 4D10. Oh,
4D10
Never mind. I read
plus
that
your
wrong.
strength modifier. So 4d10. Oh, that's 12. 4d10 plus 10, I
Yeah, I
think.
definitely do not have that many D10s, but okay.
That's one too many.
I just need to raid the Wizard's Keep.
I do, because I don't really have that many.
Or just do I think it was Thomas. He just bought like a $10 bag that had like 7 sets of dice or some shit like that.
17.
That son of a bitch.
That's easy to do.
I don't know. Not with how long the shipping takes now.
Amazon Prime.
Okay, so 43.
Only one of these is mine,
I
Chan.
was gonna say the fuck.
I don't know. Everybody was like throwing me dice, so I was like,
I
Alright,
just figured I'd help
he-
you because it's easier for the DM.
He has
Yeah,
been like
I-
keep his dice.
halved.
See, I've got one of these. Actually,
You
know
slash through him, and he's still moving, but he's like fucked up. Next up is June's turn.
All right.
what? Fuck him
Get
up,
the other
June.
one.
What are you doing?
I'm going to use. I'm going to aim for the other one
With what?
with my cannons.
Okay.
He's the kind of man, I would assume so.
Well, he's got a big beam saber too.
6
He does.
plus.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
That's awesome. Yeah, I didn't know. That's
He's
awesome.
holding one.
He has a beam rifle.
Yes.
That's not a beam.
You said a beam saber.
Did I?
You said a
Yeah,
beam
you
saber.
I'm
You said
dumb.
he had a big beam saber. I was like,
Like,
I
I
meant
remember Kai having a beam saber.
I am very tired.
So he goes from turtle position and then just is like, all right, let's go, guys.
He's got a beam Y-handed, right? Like the
like
handle's
two arms.
this big.
Maybe-
it's like the beam is that
Okay,
big.
maybe
and
it's
he
that
just
one
runs
dude.
around.
Maybe it's that one dude from One Piece where he has it in his mouth and he just.
He needs to add a mouth.
It's like, oh, I'm a sniper, but just pull out the beam saber.
Alright, I meant beam rifle. I'm a dummy.
It's all good. I just want to make
Alright,
sure.
I rolled a 6 plus 10 plus my pilot. So that is
The fuck is
a
the plus 10 from?
Yeah.
attack bonus.
which is probably including your pilot, because mine's is +9, and that includes the +2 from the mobile suit, the pilot, and the
so
deck.
16 then.
16 will hit these.
Alright. I need...
I shall bring the great treatment out.
I need 2 more D6s.
Oh,
Got it.
Thank you.
I guess they can share,
there you go.
and we'll share,
We'll
and
share, they
he'll
can
just
share.
steal from all of us.
I mean, I have like roughly 3 sets of dice.
I mean, I've got some here. It's
I've got 5, and one of them came with 6 D6s.
one of mine's a Torchic, so.
That's a big one. That's real cool. That's cool. Cool. All right.
Cool.
If you've ever seen that video.
All right. My dad beats me. All
That
right.
Not my real dad.
Can't run away. He'll find me. I'm sitting like,
Can't run
this gets worse. Even more longer ago.
It does. That's funny.
I like how quiet it got in the crowd. When first people were like, yeah, and then it's just, yeah, at the end,
My
it's
favorite-
not alright, guys.
My favorite part is when it just cuts to like a recording. Like, are you recording this right now? Cool. All right. Cool,
Alright, so
cool.
that's a total of 40.
40 to hit.
40 damage.
40 damage.
Oh no.
He's done already.
Okay.
40 to hit, yeah, you can double.
Okay. The other one is now pretty fucked up. The one that Joey just shot, or June just shot. I'm sorry. He's going to roll, and that's 14. Where'd I put your pluses?
In your pocket, whip it out, throw it on the deck. Like,
There's a 22 hit.
Throw it on the table. Like,
No.
Okay.
I get my Beretta.
Viper's turn.
Okay, so
Let's go into combat with the beam rifle like this.
I pull up my Berettas. He's got 2.
You know what? Is there a Gundam that can a mobile suit that actually has like dual wielding pistols? I mean,
There
it's
is
probably
a-
something that
There-
can.
there-
Gem variants.
Technically, there is a Gundam Pixie, but we don't actually
Yeah.
know if that's canon or not. And it dual wields things that look like Uzis that are like mini beam machine guns that are a little weaker than beam spray guns but fire faster.
Just get a gem and have 2 beam spray guns. Just
Well, I'm assuming the
And
weapons.
then paint it all
canon,
either
but-
red
Yeah.
or all blue.
what?
Or you can paint it all black, and he can come, and he can come out of the dock screaming. And I pulled out my Berettas, and
Joey
Wait,
had
so
it.
one is. Oh, okay. How about this? One's pink, one's blue, and it's just like this is a gender reveal party.
I was going for a gang, but
oh, Chris.
I mean,
Yeah.
which one's more destructive?
There's my gender
It doesn't
reveal
cross
party.
80s anime with like Detroit murder. So
No.
Joey seemed to actually.
He just started. I just want to see
if you would have
just a
said cuz at the
suicidal.
end of it, I would have got it. Like,
Deadass.
Where he just goes
Deadass,
running in with
cuz.
the heat hawk and just goes right in the reactor. Boom.
Oh,
The new gender reveal
Gundam.
sensation.
it's bacon like
Alright.
the girl.
I was gonna try to do something insane, but I'm just gonna shoot the guy that he wounded.
Okay.
With my gun.
All right. Made it up, folks.
Oh fuck, that's 15.
Total?
Yes, I rolled a
With
5.
with your pilot and everything.
Yes, I rolled a 5 on the die. Like it's
Oh,
a bad roll. Like
I'm
if
sorry.
I would have rolled that one, that would have been worse. I'm like,
Okay, I'm like, I'm sorry. I was just trying to help.
you're
Trying to
alright.
hit. I'm going to try and attack Tara.
Do it.
So that's a 15. That doesn't hit.
Nope.
Nope.
Okay. Back to Vulcan.
All right, so
Pull your Beretta.
I
With
don't
those
have-
hands, you got.
So I was thinking about the fact that I don't have fingers. I mean, I have fingers, but they're guns.
No, you literally have finger guns. Like
We also have a backup
I
suit.
mentioned this
I have a question.
before.
Can you
I
fire
think-
all of his weapons at the same time? Like
No.
Just full on barrage.
I'm
It's like, what are you
Move
gonna?
minor standard.
What are you gonna attack? What are you gonna use to attack?
All of it.
All of it. No, I thought it was funny.
Everything.
Could you imagine Kuntank with actual like human hands?
See, I would have replaced them with like big roll claws.
No, so what I
He
want to
just
do,
grabs people and shoots point
But,
blank.
like, I mean, like no,
What I
like
wanna
these
do is
guys'
I wanna
hands.
replace
like,
the,
it would look so wrong.
I want to replace the rockets with actual fingers, so I can hold like
Beam guns and
beam
swords.
guns.
Why don't you
Yeah.
why don't you just grab his spare hands and just?
Why don't you just grab him and use him?
Why did I just picture a gun tank where it still has the barrels, but out of each barrel is a set of hands?
Oh God!
So in each arm is just four
That makes me feel that weird, like, too many holes on something thing. Like 4 little
If
hands.
anything's got too many holes, the gun tank is definitely that.
Okay, what are you doing,
Oh
Terry?
man.
All right, I'm gonna try to attack the.
I totally forgot about the Magellan attack tanks. I'll roll for them next time.
I mean, you could just say white base took him out.
Yeah, there you go.
Not the
I mean,
one.
I assume they're shooting.
Yeah,
I
but like,
hope White Base backs us up.
Pegasus.
Like,
No,
Pegasus.
you guys are on your own.
yeah, I
Oh,
mean,
the Albion, you're right.
I'm assuming they're just holding back, just like, fuck you guys, you're on your own.
I was gonna next turn. Yeah, Pegasus will just shoot them all next turn.
It's the warm
Was it
up
bad
cycle.
again?
No.
Oh, it's a nat 20. Roll again.
Is it bad again? Ah!
Is it bad? No.
Here we go.
That's an 11.
All right, 11 plus all your shit. That hits. Go ahead and pick who you want to hit.
I'm sorry. Does your sticker on your thing say New York?
Yeah, New York, as in like the joke from the original Gundam series where it was New York City. I got it from the Gundam podcast. Is it over here? Yeah.
Yeah.
I want the one that's McDaniel's.
Yeah, McDaniel's. Good McDaniel's burger.
New
I
York
really
City.
want. It's like a big. It's like a button. I was gonna put it on my guitar strap, and it's got Char and Amuro like staring at each other down. It says "Big Gay Energy."
That's true. All
Weird,
right.
because I'm pretty sure Char's got like 7 years.
No, I think he's like 20.
He's 6 years older.
Is he? He's like
Yeah.
21 or 22.
Yeah,
I
Yeah,
recently
'cause-
looked at the timeline. There was a legit 6.5 year difference
Alright.
between their births.
Okay, I need 2 more.
Char just
D8s.
looks 40 and Char's counterattack or something.
Whatever you do, it's doubled. So
Give him the big dick energy. If you grumble some more,
I mean-
maybe you'll give him some more power.
I mean, to be fair, what's the age difference between Char and Lala?
It's pretty large.
I thought Lala was like about.
Because
She's older than Amuro.
I remember, like, the joke about the whole...
I think Lala was born 1.5 years before Armor was.
Yeah.
Yeah, so she's like 18, but and
That
he's
doesn't ignore the
22.
fact that in Origins, when he saw her, she was like not 18, and he was like, "Come with me, bitch."
Yeah, I like Origin's version of her background more than I like the original one, where she was like a prostitute.
Well, what's crazy is the wife and I were looking something up, and the girl from American Horror Story, Sarah Paulson, the woman she's dating is 36 years older than her.
No,
Wait,
It's
like,
the mom
in-
from George of the Jungle.
no.
Wait, I
Which
mean, like,
one?
in the show or out of the show? Is
Out
my
of the
question.
show.
Oh,
No.
that's...
No, that's too many years.
Yeah, that is way too many years.
Look, man, if she found happiness, she.
I mean, sure, but like, what do they talk about? Like,
They talk about the differences between the old Adam family and the new one. And they just talk about all the reboots that have been happening and what the differences is, and one of them tries to defend the other one. It's a whole thing.
I hate this.
Their house is rife with just hatred.
You're like, maybe they found
We go
happiness.
there,
They
we
hate
go there
each
and
other.
There's just a big white tape
No, they
line
just
down
say
the middle
talking
of
to each
everything.
other. They love each other.
Like,
they just
this
say
is
small
my
talk.
side, this
Alright.
is your side. Anyway.
Vulcan, go ahead
Everybody
and
can tell the
shoot.
difference between two
Which
sides.
Zaku was the
Ghostbusters.
least fucked up?
It's the one that Joey and Terry have been, Joey and Chase have been fighting. Ugh.
What are you talking about, man?
Or I can't shoot that one
Alright.
because.
I'm the threat. I fight both of those.
Wait a minute. Maybe I can't shoot that one.
It's the one that doesn't have a Gundam in front of it.
Yeah, so I can shoot that one.
It's a Gundam.
It's not in my line. of fire.
It's an angel.
Code pattern blue.
They do something similar in Evangelion. Cold Pattern Blue. It's an angel. What the fuck do you think the giant monster was?
It's like an eldritch abomination.
You mean
It
this
must be
thing
an
that looks
angel.
like a giant penis that like our main character is like trying to fight on the day that like the bully at school like emasculated him? I mean, maybe it's a metaphor.
Maybe it's like, oh, you have to dance with a girl that you might have weird sexual relations with, but you're not totally sure, but you have to dance in sequence anyways.
You know,
I don't know. I love even
for whatever reason, their relationship made me so mad, especially like the moment when they were supposed to kiss and they just didn't do it.
Well,
I was like, first off,
it-
if Shinji didn't do it, she's brash enough to just do it.
Yeah.
I was like, why did this not happen?
because
There's-
she didn't love him.
There's so
that's
much in
true.
fucking Evangelion that makes me.
But she was
I mean-
pretending to, so I
pretended to
expected
love
her to do it just to prove a point, even though that's not how she
She only loved older men,
Yeah.
felt.
Yeah.
Oh, I know that.
so
Yeah.
she did not like Shinji. She
What'd you
just
26. That's double.
There's
Wait,
a
no.
whole-
What?
I was like, you got a crit and you did 26 damage.
Hold on.
At the time, I had a crit roll of one on the damage.
I forgot about
I
something.
rolled all one.
Whatever I roll is essentially quadruple. So,
I forgot about that.
52.
What? 52 doubled?
No, 52 is the double. I rolled shit, but
Oh, okay.
52 is the nat 20 plus the actual regular double. So 52 is...
Okay, and then that's doubled because it's 2 guns, right?
So I rolled shit. My original roll was like 13 on the dice.
Okay.
13 times 2 is the 20.
Ah, okay. So 52
Alright.
damage? Regardless, he's
So
dead.
he actually did roll shit. All right.
Boom.
Doesn't matter. You fucking killed it.
Boom, shacker, lacquer.
It matters because it was a sloppy kill.
Yeah.
If you're gonna kill these fucking Zeeks, you need to do it right.
Yeah, seriously, you rolled like, what was it, 178 damage?
I rolled like 3
It's like, don't blow up the reactor! Well, I incinerated it, I guess it's good enough.
Don't cripple the old lady. Whoa, whoa.
Alright.
I only mostly blew her up, it's okay.
It is
You'll be
Terra's
fine.
turn. However, right before you're about to, I guess, swing your beam saber again, you hear a shot fired in the distance.
Point blank shit over there, beam mark.
And you see that Zaku kind of like shudder forward, and that Zaku just got shot.
Catch him.
So you can go ahead. You can go ahead and take your turn, but this Zaku just got shot in the back, and it is fucked up.
I'm gonna hit it again.
Hit it again.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit it again. I'm gonna be like, yeah, fuck you, motherfucker. I'm gonna get you.
Just straight on
I'm
punch.
gonna get you. Oh, 19. Yeah,
Yeah, that means you crit because it's a beam saber. So roll again.
Wait, I gotta actually roll again. Okay.
Yeah. So whatever you do damage wise, just double it.
Yeah, because some of the weapons here have...
Yeah,
crit
it's a
range.
beam saber, so it's 19 to 20
Yeah,
is
because
crit.
that's how
Oh.
fucking D&D 3.5 works. Crit range. is
No,
crit
you're
range.
right. It is 19 or 20. I thought it was just 20 on that one. My bad.
You're good.
Okay, hold on. I
That
need
small
one.
dice actually
Here.
fucks me up.
What?
That very small dice.
I don't know how the fuck she reads it. I assume her
Carefully.
glasses are just magnifying glasses. Like, they're not actual. She doesn't need them to see. She just...
And then 37 doubled is...
More than enough to kill.
I'm assuming
If you didn't kill it, I was gonna, like, sacrificial
It's
kill it. with
74
a knife.
It'd be 74 damage.
Put it on a cross and everything.
Okay. With
Rip on the pilot like it's a heart.
after that,
We're going Evangelion
you
in
hear
this.
4 more shots from the distance, and you see the Magellans kind of like boom, 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 one after the other.
All I heard is that they're better than us. We need to kill them.
We do. we gotta be better.
After the battle, it's sunsetting. Towards the sun, you see another mobile suit approaching.
I
However,
need their parts.
okay, you'll gain them here in a sec.
Alright.
However, as it gets a little closer, you see it looks almost exactly like Viper's gun sniper. As it approaches, you see it looks more heavily armored. It looks like it looks a lot dirtier. It looks like it's seen a lot more action than yours have. It's carrying a giant lance, like a knight's lance, and the tip of which has been replaced with a gun barrel with a large muzzle brake on it.
Hey, Viper, why don't you have that?
Don't ask questions.
Don't ask questions to which you don't want to know the answer to.
There you go.
This is First Lieutenant Alice Kaczynski of the SCV Albatross. What in the world are you four doing out here?
Look, man, we just go where we're told.
I was gonna be
Wait.
like, bro, I live here, bro.
I'm like,
Listen, it
Right.
wasn't on purpose.
That's what it looks like.
You didn't mention the bayonet
I'm sorry.
on a lance.
With a gun barrel.
It's called a shot lancer.
Hey, he's got 2 shields. Can I get one of them?
Don't.
Like,
I mean,
why is his shield cooler than mine? Like,
Yours has a spear on it.
no, it doesn't. Hers has a spike on it. It's not the same thing.
Yeah.
it's not the same thing. And plus, that one's got a fucking javelin. Why
Okay,
don't I have that?
real quick. The SCV Albatross is the sister ship to the SCV Pegasus. That's Space Combat Vehicle.
Well, it's not a vehicle, it's a ship.
Well, you recognize the name Alice Kaczynski. Alice was another student at the Military Training Academy where you all learned to be prototype pilots at. You remember when you all got picked to be sent to Side 7 for training, she was picked to go to Earth. She wants to know why the fuck you guys are here.
We're on a mission from God.
Jesus took the well, now we're here.
I'm sorry, the idea. I'm going to take
I
the.
imagine like the dude piloting or the chick piloting like in Pegasus was like, I can't do this, and like Jesus it was like just spun it all the right way and left. Like that's what you need to do. God will sort out the rest.
What do they call? Is it a stand? Is that what the thing in JoJo's Bizarre Adventure? Like Omaha does this, and Jesus comes out and is like.
That's JoJo pose.
But he's got like big sunglasses and like a bunch of belts.
It descends and it's a to be continued.
And it plays like
Anyway.
Alright. But I'm going to take canon as you being like, we're on a mission from God.
I love this. I love this. Because
We're
these are
on a
the...
mission from Get.
Yeah, we're the 4 smarmy bastards they have to
Good
deal with.
Lord, it is you four. Thank God. We've been begging High Command to send us backup for a month. Thank God they sent you
I
guys.
give you a Zaku.
Yeah, about that.
Look, we were in space. I'm sorry it took so long, but like we were in space, so
Space.
Look,
We kinda
all
got a
that
little
matters
fucked up.
is you guys are here and we have some backup now. Do you mind if I hitch a ride on your ship? I can go ahead and get you guys directions to Arnold Air Force Base where we're stationed.
I mean it'll
Like Arnold
cost you.
Schwarzenegger. He said Arnold Air Force Base, like Arnold Schwarzenegger Air Force Base.
Yeah, President Arnold Schwarzenegger.
No, stop. Okay. No, Albert. Fucking Arnold Air Force Base is a place in Kentucky.
I don't.
Okay. Okay. So, Alice loads the second gun sniper up onto the Pegasus, and you guys start making your way downtown,
I
walking
just
fast.
since we didn't actually repair it last time, he would just have to walk that bitch in there.
Yeah,
We only fixed one of the engines; the other one's not working.
I know. You guys will be able to get that fixed up once you get to Arnold Air
While
Force.
they're doing that, I wish to scout in the Zaku.
Okay. So what you're able to... Are you actually going to scout in the Zaku?
Yes, that
Okay.
way if I run into any Zeeks, I can pretend to be one.
Alright, go ahead and roll a search check. And I'm going to give you +3 to whatever you roll.
I'm ass at this. Doesn't matter, we roll a fucking 14! Search or search? Or spot?
Really nice.
Go ahead and do search, because you're just...
Okay, 18.
Alright. What you're able to see while you're out looking around is there is just a gigantic-ass forest fire. Most of what you can see around you is just orange.
Oh god, it's one of those gender reveal parties. Fuck.
Oh, that's better than what I was
Did
gonna
we
say.
do that?
I was legit gonna be like, seems like California right now.
Alright.
Well, that I
Did we
same
do that?
thing.
No. So what you can see, you also see a lot of tank treads, like a lot of tank tread paths through
Can
the
I
forest.
determine size and run that on my computer? So
Um,
what type of tank we're talking about?
They are Magellan attack tanks. There's a lot of them that have headed towards where you guys are heading. But they look like they're older. Same with Zaku footprints. There's a lot of them, but they look older, heading towards where you guys are headed.
So, in case you like to fuck with us, because I know you don't really want us using Zaku's, and should I be using the
Oh, no,
the
I
Zaku
actually-
stats in here?
I
or
actually
no?
built in an entire section in the next chapter of this that you're going to love.
You're gonna make a Zaku.
No.
Really, because that sounds great.
Okay.
Gun,
I want to put a gun
the
tank
gun
cannon on the
sniper.
Zaku.
The gun sniper Zaku.
Can I borrow the head?
I
Stop.
just thought of something
Can I
because
take
the
a shield
the
and put
shields
it on my shoulder?
have
It won't
that
fit.
window through the front.
Oh, gee.
What if you stuck it in the ground and used the hole on the front to stabilize the gun barrel?
See, I feel like that happened. Over
It did. They did that in the show where
Yeah,
the ground Gundam put its shield in and they used it to balance a big
Okay.
ass
And they
gun.
also
Make
used
sure.
it in there was all something similar was done in the Mobile Suit Gundam TV show.
Yeah.
Where Armor used the shield to look through.
See, that's what
It
I thought.
works
and that's
great
the one
until
I
someone
remembered
shoots
it.
your shield, and
Yeah.
you got to get rid of it real fast. or you're
That's
gonna
what
take
I
some
thought I
damage.
remembered it from
Yep.
because.
Alright. As you're on the ship, Alice explains. So we were stationed up in Newfoundland until back in February when Xeon made landfall. And from my understanding, they're currently under command of General Garma Zabi, and he's been leading them just on the fucking warpath. They stormed through all of northern Canada in like 3 days. We were on the back foot the whole fucking way. I mean, our suits can stand up to a Zaku or a few Zakus, but they were tens of thousands of Zakus at all times, hundreds of ground forces, hundreds and hundreds of tanks. The sky was so full of their Gao attack carriers that at times we couldn't see stars at night. We've just been on the back foot the whole time, and we made it. We're trying to make it to Jabura, which is, I'm fairly confident, where you are probably headed to. But he just stormed through the
Hang on, is
USNA.
that where we were heading? I thought we were going down.
Sorry.
Right.
Sorry, where were we going?
You're going to Arnold Air Force Base now because that's where the Albatross crew is stationed. But your original the original place you guys are aiming for is Jabura.
Oh God, I hope somebody here talks like Arnold Schwarzenegger.
No.
I'm working on doesn't sound. That doesn't sound like drunk Arnold. It's alright. Or I can have my roommate come. He does a very good one. His D&D character for a year.
What?
talks
Just
like
Brian like types out the whole script and he just reads it. Like,
He'll add in a lot more for like no reason. That's how he re-gets it.
Yeah.
Like like it's
Yeah.
so it's like all right, cool.
But they just stormed through the USNA. It was just destroyed. The Albatross got shot down over the Great Lakes, and we ended up crash landing in Michigan. We had to hide in Detroit for a few days. We hid inside the Ford Superdome and just weathered it. They firebombed all of central Michigan trying to get to us. And we were on our way to Kentucky to make it to Arnold Air Force Base, and a Zaku 1 that had been modified, it looked like it had helicopters for wings, shot the ship out of the sky. Do you guys have any more information from Federation High Command? We haven't heard anything.
look, we just landed.
I feel like
So were you sent from Federation High Command, or
I'm scouting. Never mind. Thank you.
You're not
I was gonna
even
say
here.
I
I'm
feel
just
like you should just talk to our commander.
Okay, I assume.
well, you
that
guys
you're
are talking
patched
as
in.
you're like walking through the ship.
I'm assuming you're patched into us. Like,
Yeah.
The,
You're
hopefully
hearing it, at the
you
very
got
least.
good self-perception.
I'm too busy
Like,
stalking people.
you
I don't know,
can
Minovsky
stalk and
particles
talk on
are a
yourself
thing.
out.
Yeah, they are a thing.
It's entirely possible that I can't hear shit right now. I'm just like, lose like a
Like,
machine gun.
Look,
walking
man,
around.
we just landed. No, we have no idea what the fuck.
We were actually...
We've been trying to radio High Command to try and get some help, but since we're behind enemy lines, I don't know if they can't hear us or if they're not responding.
Yeah, because what the fuck happened with Garma taking over 2/3 of the world? What's going on here?
Yeah, from my understanding, from what we've been able to figure out from Zeke's we've captured, Caecilia's forces landed in Central Asia and parts of Northern Africa, and they have all of that. And Garma landed in Canada and North America, and he has all of it. And we're sort of just, from my understanding, we're holding them back at tail end of Mexico, and they're just not able to get in. But
Are they both here? Joe, you okay there?
From my understanding, Garma he's somewhere in the U.S., yeah. Or the USNA, and Kycelia, I don't know. I don't know if she's commanding from space still, or if she's on Earth.
Yeah, that's pretty bad. I don't think we heard anything about it.
No, we were kind of in space at the time.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Alright, so
We were just
in
headed
space
to-
isn't an excuse.
No, in space is an excuse.
All right.
We're way far away from Earth. I think that is a good excuse.
Alright, on
Sorry, I was on the goddamn moon.
Ever say anything or no?
You haven't seen anything, no. So, I'd actually have you go ahead and return to the ship.
I was gonna say, does he see, like, destroyed civilizations or
Oh, yeah,
anything?
no, well, not civilizations, like
Are
it's...
there like down gyms or Zaku's or tanks or
there is a
anything?
lot of Zaku scrap, a lot of seared Zaku scrap, because it looks like this forest fire has been going for a bit. It's burning coals at this point.
I just meant, like, does he see, like, a town that's maybe burnt down or anything like that? Just-
Sort of everything, like any town that was here is just pulverized. Like there isn't town left. It seems like whatever's trying to get to where you guys are going to Arnold Air Force Base has just sort of cratered everything into it.
I wish to search for scrap.
Okay.
Anything useful.
Alright, you, in addition to, I didn't actually roll for this, so let me go ahead and see what these two Zakus you
I
got
feel,
are.
like, I feel like Thomas now.
Okay,
No,
the
you're
two
fine.
Zakus you got servos from one and armor scraps from the other.
That gives us a total of 3 servos and 1 armor class, right?
Yep, so you could repair one suit and use the armor to repair outside of like a patch base or something. You'd get an additional bonus to repair. And then as for out and about, more Zaku armor.
Two
But
guys.
a lot of it is just burnt up. There's not a lot you can really steal.
That's fine.
Alright,
It's not stealing. It's called appropriating.
whatever. Alright, so you go ahead and make your way back to the ship. Just as you are docking the spare Zaku, you hear an alarm start to go off.
I'm gonna go back out in the Zaku. Like, just, all right, guys. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna grab the hyper bazooka and the Zaku machine gun.
Alright.
Like, look, man, I've dealt with enough of this shit.
So you guys get called up to the bridge, and Captain Paolo is like, "What in the world's going on?" And then you hear coming over the communication a young woman's voice, and she's like, the hostages, they've taken hostages. A group of the refugees who were wanting to get let out earlier aren't. They want to get off right now, and they've trapped me and some of the littler kids in the back bedroom area, and they're demanding to be let out now.
Oh, it's...
Alright, so who saw the end of Thunderbolt? Because I figured we could just do that.
No, we're not gonna do the end of Thunderbolt. God damn it, Chase, no, we're not gonna do the end
We're
of
gonna turn on my beam saber.
Here, we're gonna... Kids,
Scoosh.
it's okay. We're gonna put you in mobile. It's gonna be fun until you die.
But yeah.
Okay, so, but it's clearly it's Bravo, right?
It's. I'm not saying it's Fraubo, but it's Fraubo. You guys don't know her. She's one of Amuro's
Are you
friends.
kidding? He had his eye on her. What the fuck you mean?
What? How did that happen?
I don't even know.
No, or...
I was hoping he'd roll with it. Like, you know what? I did, Brian.
No.
Look, it's Gundam.
I
It
didn't
just
realize
don't make
that Bravo is 15. So maybe
Yeah,
not.
no.
sense. Okay,
I
well,
aged them
either
all up
way.
a little, but like they're still like young, like too young. No,
Wait, how old is this character?
22.
My character is some unknown age.
I put
23.
I put mine at 20.
Look, all I'm saying is that one of my coworkers, who's like 38 years old, is with a 19-year-old. So
That's
if
gross.
They can do, it is, and she's pregnant. And
No.
I'm like, look, man, I'm not gonna say that you're trying to be.
Regardless, you guys need to sort this refugee schnapps
Alright, well,
out.
I'm gonna go down and see what the fuck is going on down there, because I'm
You
like...
do that. I'm just gonna.
Okay, you're
I'm
just gonna hang
go
back
Yeah,
there.
I'll go with the refugee. Well,
Excuse me.
He walks in there and he's like, "You need to let us off this shit."
I mean,
Vulcan, what are you doing? I don't know.
Try to straighten the
I got
situation.
Stockholm syndrome.
I'm gonna take my gun tank and we're leaving.
That's even the better image, is just him sitting with the refugees with the gun tank.
They're all like sitting on the treads and he's like, let us out or I'll blow a hole in the dock.
We literally can't tell you no.
Well, you could. It just require one of us to get in our suits. But then at that point, I don't think anyone wants to have a mobile suit battle in the fucking bay.
That's a lot of dead refugees.
It really is.
Regardless.
Okay, so I'm going down there. Vulcan's going with me, right? Okay, Jude.
I'll go with you.
Okay, Jude's
Alright.
going with me too. All right. So
You get there and
I'm like, what the fuck is going on down here?
You should go to the med bay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
probably
Yeah,
need to go.
fuck that. Like, this dude's
Yeah,
like,
you're
I'm gonna go for the hostages.
alright, so
He's got a bullet wound that hasn't been fixed in 4 months.
okay, stop. You get to the back
Gangrene.
bedrooms, and a group of old men and women have kind of like they're not pointing guns at them. Two of the older guys
They
have
guns?
two of the older guys have like the long rifles from the armory.
Do we have any flashbacks?
And
this
there is a group of kids and like teenagers behind him, and they're like, we just want off the ship. We don't want any problems. We told Captain Palo we want it off the ship.
Look, guys.
Where are you going to go? Is the question.
We don't want to go back into space. We don't want to be involved in this war.
Okay.
If we're gonna die, we want it to be on our own terms.
That's
Do
fine.
you want to
but
die or do you want to have a chance of survival? Because your only chance of survival right now is with us.
We just want to we want off the
if you
ship.
go off the ship, Garma's gonna shoot you down.
There
Okay.
is literally nothing around
They don't know who Garma
us.
is. That doesn't mean anything to them.
The zombies are gonna shoot you down. Okay.
Well, it doesn't seem like we're much safer up here
Do I
because
have
it's been
any-
constant firefighting since we got here.
Do I have
Okay.
any footage of what I scouted?
Yeah, I
out
was
there?
just-
the
Yeah.
firestorm. I'm gonna go ahead and download that to our database.
Just broadcast
so we can,
that?
Yeah.
Just be like, this is what it looks like
You
out
go out
there.
Can I
now,
use
this
the-
could be you.
I'm not
I
even
use
gonna
a
say that. I'm just gonna plug it up and be like,
Yeah.
make
Can
sure
I-
don't-
Oh, so
Okay,
you're going with us
look.
too?
I just
No,
want to.
I'm in the
Can
hangar.
I talk to whoever the fuck is in charge of you guys?
It's just one of the old men. He's like,
Okay, and I'm like, first of all, you're holding children hostage.
we didn't want to. We just went off the ship,
I
and
don't
Captain
care.
Palo.
Do you understand how fucked up that is?
We didn't want to, but Captain Palo wouldn't listen to us.
Okay. Well, I want to show you what you're gonna go into if you leave this ship right now, and I'm gonna take the data that he sent us and show it to them.
It's just like some people dance, and you're like, oh crap, it's in the wrong file.
They're doing the coffin dance.
And they're like, oh, but this is so catchy.
It's so catchy. Is that a dead dude in there?
That's you.
All right, go ahead and roll a diplomacy check. That was a really good speech, so I'm gonna give you like +5 to whatever you're rolling.
And I've got, let me see, where's my diplomacy? +8, so...
Yeah, that's like a 27.
Yeah.
So he's like, you're right. Well, and he like
I just-
hands the gun over like this.
And I take it and I said, please let the kids go, because honestly, that's the thing I'm the most upset with you guys right now, is
And
that
they-
you held children hostage.
And the kids all go running out, and
They don't even think.
Do they know?
No,
Do the
no,
passengers
I
know?
take all the kids and I put them on my back, and I'm like carrying them like a bull.
And suddenly you've got
rolls
like,
him into
you've
a
got like
calamari.
9-7 pounds on your back.
I just kind of and I roll them into a ball and just roll them out.
And suddenly you've got like 130 pounds on your back, and you're like, I made a mistake.
I'm not in zero gravity anymore.
Fuck, I forgot. I'm a space noid. I don't know how Earth works.
All right.
Just falls forward.
After
Those are like
that,
slam. Just
You
like,
know, this was great up until the point where I just fell on my
Yeah.
face.
Just the slow. It's not even a quick fall. It's just that slow teeter
Like,
forward.
I
at first they thought you were doing a Michael
realized,
Jackson impersonation with like lean, and then you just kept going like, oh no.
This is ending bad.
after the refugees all run out of the room, Captain Palo calls you over the radio. Hercules crew, please report to the bridge.
Aye, Captain.
You get up there and you see
Burmese?
Arnold Air Force Base coming into view. Most of it is in ruins. The forest around it is just a complete wildfire. It's night now, the middle of the night, but it's still orange. Like, it's bright enough that you could read outside just by the forest fire.
I was gonna say, is it like the forest fires over?
Yeah, like in California.
Gotcha.
And you know Australia last year. And you know California.
Yeah.
And California
And-
year before
yeah.
that.
Well, okay.
Yeah.
Well, I just meant the
California
forest
next year.
fires.
Alright, so
Okay.
Alice looks out the window and she's like, good lord, they've pushed all the way back to the engineering complex. 2/3 of the base is gone now. You see-
Are there Zaku's out there?
You see two mobile suits standing watch over the facility, and a fleet of saberfish fighters and a single much larger jet fighter fly out and sort of like flank the Pegasus as you're flying in. You hear a broadcast come over the radio. This is Acting Captain Vice Island Gaia. It's good to see a familiar ship in the air. It's good to have you here. Here's hoping you bring good news from High Command. And with that, the Pegasus lands in like a very large docking bay for a ship that's a double-hulled ship like yours. With that, you dock, and your Captain Palo is met at the gate by the captain, acting Captain Gaia. Your crew meet at this point as you start to disembark. There is a tall man, thickly built, with a fairly thick southern draw.
My boy said thick.
He's wearing a white pilot suit, just like you guys' mobile suits. It looks burned. It's dirty, and a few areas have like sealing, like duct tape patches on them. It's good to see your faces. Any news about relief heading our way, or did they send you to help us out? We got a pretty shit situation here.
You're our relief, son.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah, so while we were up there, we didn't hear anything about what's going on Earth.
No news from High Command around Luna 2? No nothing? No news from Jaburo?
It's all
Our
radio
mission.
silence.
Son of a bitch.
Our mission was to escort the ship to Jaburo.
It's the same mission they gave us as soon as Xeon landed, was to get the Albatross to Jaburo.
Gaia, I'm taking it. It's not going to be an easy trip to Jaburo, obviously.
It hasn't been an easy trip to Kentucky. Garma's forces, his cleaning crew, those fucking black Zakus, they've been haunting us every night here. They've been sweeping this area for weeks. We've been stuck here at Arnold for 6 weeks now. We can't move. Captain Channing died as soon as the ship landed here, too.
You alright there, buddy?
Is it the accent? Do you want me to stop the accent?
No, the accent's great.
It's the accent.
I have one request, my
What?
dear friend. If you ever play D&D, that's your character's voice. You don't have a fucking choice. That is the voice you do. Or so help me, I will shoot you. That is the voice.
He's done it numerous times, so it's all good.
Captain Channing died from her wounds when we landed here. And most of our saberfish fighters are gone. This cleaning crew it's done what they call it that for.
Wait, Gaia, you're the Gundam pilot.
I'm also the acting captain.
Well, shit really went sideways.
Wow. Okay.
So
We know there's at least 5 of this cleaning crew still left. You can tell them apart from normal Zaku's because they got the black plated armor and they got a yellow skull painted on the side of their helmets.
Does that include the 2 we killed today?
You took out 2?
yes,
Yeah.
And he looks over at Alice. He's like, so we're down to 3. We're down to 3 on the cleaning crew. So, based on our information that we got from the hostages, yeah. Albatross had a complement of 109 when we landed. We only got 65 left here. It's a shit show. But regardless of all that, it's good to see you. I've missed your faces. I haven't seen most of you since training. Thank God we got another set of mucking mobile suits here.
Gaia, we've got a bunch of civilians. What do we do with them? And they want off this ship.
Leave them here. Fuck them. They have houses. They'll be fine.
No, we can't. You can't leave them here. It's a goddamn war crime to leave them here. Keep them on the ship. We'll figure something out once we cross Kentucky.
Gotcha.
Listen,
You
I
have
would.
to tell them that.
I'm sorry.
Well,
sorry,
I'm acting
Gaia.
cap and Earthside, so I'll say what I need to say. Listen, I don't want anyone else in the foxhole with me other than you 4.
Look, they took kids hostage, okay?
We'll figure out what we need to figure. If we need to put them in the fucking brig, we'll put them in the fucking brig.
I need to know if you guys have any proximity sensors.
We'll go ahead and explain the whole way the facility's set up once you guys disembark. Once you know everyone in the Mariner Corps, we feel a lot safer down here with 4 more hands on deck.
While it wasn't on purpose, it is a good thing that we ran.
Yep. Okay, so with that, he helps you off. He tells Captain Paolo the 4 mobile suit pilots are welcome on deck. Your Dr. Ray is welcome on shore, and the captain is welcome on shore, but everyone else needs to stay on the ship. It is not safe. They need to be ready to disembark and fucking leave at a moment's notice.
Disembark the ship, or the ship needs to be ready to disembark?
The ship needs to be ready to fucking fly at a moment's
Okay,
notice.
I was like, those are conflicting orders.
I'm sorry.
Stay
Okay,
on the ship, but everyone needs to make sure they can leave.
so they have
Figure it out.
they have a repair facility and a medical facility here. So while you guys are in port, quote unquote, 2 times to any repair check or healing check you need to make.
Actually, I think my
I
gun
still need my original question.
All right.
I answered. Proximity sensors.
There are proximity sensors. There are also there's a guard tower, a pagoda guard tower, so they can see out
Okay,
across
do they have
everything.
spare proximity sensors?
Yes.
Okay.
If they go down, someone goes and replaces them. They also
So I don't have spares I can take with me.
They also have 3 mobile suits and then 1 mobile fighter ready to go.
G mobile fighter.
Wait.
The core. Booster.
What?
Where's the G armor?
Okay, never mind. I thought it was core fighter. I was like, I could take the core fighter out.
I was gonna say that aren't there some people among the refugees that can pilot?
Yes, and they'll be allowed off deck as well.
Okay, so you just recruited like Kai
Nope.
and like
We talked. I actually talked to Chandler about this.
I was gonna say
Kai, Hayato, and Amuro will not be pilots because they are not old enough.
because originally I chose Amuro as my pilot.
as your protege.
Amuro can still do like the.
Amuro is his dad's protege. He is going to end up being just as good as
He's
Dr. Ray.
basically all of our mechanic.
Yeah.
So he's gonna be
Right.
just as insane as his dad. Gotcha.
Yeah, but Kai and Hayato are 16 and 17. They're not old enough. But Joe-John, Ryu, Sayla, and
Forgot about Joe-John.
the Omaha, the pilot, they're all able to take over as mobile suit pilots.
I was gonna pick Sayla.
Yeah. But because Sayla has like spaceship like training, she's been trained on using like a standard like sail ship.
Fuck is Mirai at?
Yeah, really. Where's Mirai?
Mirai is here on ship, same as Bright. Bright is just a normal crew member. Bright's an ensign. You guys outrank Bright by a lot.
We can slap him now.
No. So could the Titans.
Oh.
They did.
Yeah, they beat the fuck out of this nigga.
Okay, but there is the ground Gundam, the ground gun sniper, and a ground gun cannon, as well as the gunfighter,
Okay.
which is a
Alright.
plain version
I-
of the gun tank.
I would
So
like
God.
to take the core fighter, and if I could,
Keep in
I
mind
mean-
exhaustion.
well, I understand that. I was wondering if, I mean, I originally chose Sayla, obviously, as
Yeah.
my whatever, but I would like to take Ryu with me in another core fighter and just kind of scout the area.
Okay.
Take both of them.
Can I take
Well,
that?
you
I
guys
thought
are
we
doing
only
The
had
wings
two.
are pretty
Oh,
cool.
Well,
did
I
you
thought
guys-
we only had 2. That's...
No, you have 1 in each mobile suit.
Oh, okay. Then,
Yeah.
yeah, sure. I want to take all 3. Then,
Alright. So you're gonna take all 4 of them, or
No, just bro, 3.
just
There's
us
gonna be-
3.
there's gonna
I
be-
meant us 3. I'm
Okay.
sorry.
It's
I
it's
meant-
a wing. Okay.
alright.
They're gonna fly around like ducks. You know?
Yeah. Real quick, before you go ahead and disembark, do you want to look around the facility, meet anyone here?
Yeah, I guess I kind of want to just talk around, I guess. Just
Okay.
kind of figure out what the fuck we're looking at here.
Okay.
Like...
So, is anybody need to repair their mobile suit, first and foremost?
Oh, Joey.
I need to heal me.
Okay.
Himself.
Go ahead and roll a heal check.
Poor Joey's over here just dying.
I'll
He's
be like, touching hands!
guys, I've been bleeding out for 4 months.
Alright, so for a heal
Treat injury.
Yeah.
treat injury, 12 plus 5.
Were you
And
a
then
core
times
fighter
2.
too? Originally?
No. Started as a mobile suit pilot.
You started as mobile.
I have a core fighter, a core block.
With one
Well,
roll,
no,
I
we
feel
all
that's
have
a max.
one in mobile
That's
suit
even
pilot.
less.
but
Yeah,
I
I'm
thought
assuming
you
both
had-
of you guys are at
Yeah.
max.
Yeah,
Well,
that's
the
even before
pilot
the
is just
bonus.
one thing.
Well, no, I mean like because
That's even before bonus.
we
Yeah.
were supposed to take 2 in
Let's see your-
one class that wasn't mobile suit pilot.
Yeah, I think I took 2 in pilot, a mobile suit pilot, and 1 in technician.
Yeah,
Oh.
he's fine.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I thought somebody else took fighter pilot. I was gonna take them. with
I'm
me,
pretty sure
but-
you were the only one, actually.
Was I
Yeah.
really? Oh shit.
Everyone here knows how to fly a core fighter.
Yeah, because it's the same. It's similar
Yeah, but I
controls
need-
to
Yeah.
piloting their mobile suit. So
If
it's-
you guys all want to go out and patrol, that's fine.
well, what I
Um,
wanted
think
to
there
do,
should be some
if I
people
could, if I
stay
could either
back
have
just in
some
case.
stuff.
Well, I'm fine. I just meant if one of these
Yeah.
guys wanted to come with me,
Yeah.
along with, say, Len Ryu.
Okay.
What I wanted to do, if I could find some proximity sensors that I can take with me, is since my beam sniper
you
has a
did,
range of
'cause-
500 meters,
Because you're the
I
sniper.
wanted to try to set up
You're the sniper.
outside
you would
and
know
set
where.
proximity meters around me that I know someone's approaching me, but then
Gotcha.
that way if we get attacked, I can attack from a different angle.
Okay.
Okay.
And
So
plus, if I bring food with me, I can sleep out there if I have sensors. I don't actually have to be. I can stay out there for a while.
actually,
if I
I would
can
like
find a
that.
place to cover.
I
I
would
can
like-
do this. I can do the same thing as Chase, but in like a different direction
Okay.
because
Okay.
the cannons have a 500 meter range as well.
Yes.
Okay, so we have
I want
proximity.
You to set up the proximity stuff while the rest of us scout,
Yes.
and then
I'm
Also,
going,
I'd like
in
to
the
I'd like
opposite
to
Do it
compile
with him?
information
Okay.
for when they've been attacking them at night,
Okay.
because I assume that they haven't been attacking from all directions.
I'm
100%
assuming
of the
too
time,
we're
every
going to be a
single
sitting duck. I mean, Pegasus is going to be noticeable. Like,
Yeah.
time. Well, it's in a base. The buildings might actually be taller.
Yeah.
so
It's walled in. Like, do you remember when in the
I'm
anime when they
assuming,
were
like
in,
White Base is just like sitting there.
No. Do you remember when they were in like Holland and White Base is in like a dock
Oh,
facility?
right.
Yeah,
Okay,
it's going to be like that.
Okay,
All right,
cool.
you guys go ahead and take a look around the ship. Not the ship, but the base.
We're getting on the base board.
And that's when you see, the ground Gundam, the ground gun sniper, the ground gun cannon, the gun fighter, which is the G fighter, which is suspended from the ceiling in the hangar. And they all look pretty fucked up. They look like they've seen a lot of action.
What are our relations to the pilots?
So you guys were really close throughout training. Again, you guys are the first set of mobile suit pilots the Federation has ever had. So you guys all went through training together.
I know I threw out the idea that Terra and Gaia are like...
Terra and Gaia are old best friends because they've known each other since their first days in the academy.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant like old best friends,
No,
like
no.
like she's the childhood friend
Nah.
in this love
No.
scenario.
It's a love,
That's just-
it's a love
And
quadrangle.
there's a love triangle. There's another girl. I don't know who she is. It's Sayla, I guess.
Yeah,
Like,
well,
actually,
she's
is what I was
hold on.
gonna do.
Hold on. Chandra's character's gay. Chandra's Terra's a lesbian. And so
And
like
I
the
was
joke
actually gonna-
was Gaia and Terra were like each other's wingmen and shit, like literally and figuratively.
And I was gonna hit on Sayla at one point.
Yeah.
So.
That's funny because I told him to shoot his shot.
Go for Mirai.
Yeah.
Yeah, just ruin Bright's life.
Look, how many men can steal Mirai?
How many men? No,
I don't
Slagger.
know. Slagger was there.
So-
and then
so you
there,
have
there
one.
was okay. She had the fiance, and then she had Bright, and then she had Slagger, and
Now
now
the
she can
pause.
have Vulcan.
She rejected the fiance from like day one. Like she didn't like this motherfucker.
Well, it's because he was a pussy who didn't want to go to war.
I thought it was because it was an arranged marriage and she didn't like him in the first place. And
She
then he
sorta
was a
made it like
pussy.
that.
But see, now she will.
I don't know, because when he meets her, he seems like it was real warm.
See, I feel like she would meet Vulcan
Some people
and
get
just
real
be like,
delusional.
How many colonies have you destroyed on accident? Okay.
Oops.
At least she's not like Gato. Oh
Alright.
my god! Don't shoot Gato!
Alright.
All right, so the ground Gundam mobile suits are fucked up, right?
They've seen some action. They're repaired, but it's clear that there's a lot of like weld and seams and shit like that. Like
Because I was going to say, are any of our parts compatible? But
All of them
I was
are
gonna say, can
they're
we help
totally
her?
compatible.
Hera?
Well, you know what you should use instead? The Zaku parts.
They're at full HP, but like it's clear that like they've seen so much more action than yours. Whereas you guys have been at war
Well,
now for
Now
a
I
week.
feel like we're somehow inferior. Like we need to try.
I
to
told you
one-up
that
them.
from day one. They're better than us. We need to prove them wrong. I was thinking about shoving my beam sniper rifle through that shit's mobile suit.
Right up the butt.
So you guys have been at war for a week. So your deployment date, if I remember correctly, on the Gundam sheet is September 18th, 0079, right?
Mine don't say shit. Oh, it does.
Yeah.
I was
So
like, how long were they there?
they've been on Earth since February
Oh, okay.
when the ground invasion started.
Space time and Earth time works different. That's right.
No, they just been seeing it long. Okay.
The way you're talking.
But that face could have been a meme. It works different.
Space time
Oh, I have a funny video I need to show you
works
guys.
Alright.
different if you think about
So-
I have a real funny video I need to show you guys after.
Alright.
it. Anyway,
So as you guys are searching around, Sayla and the rest of you guys is B team, which is what I'm going to call them, is the B team.
So we're the A team.
Yeah.
So is he Mr. T or am I Mr. T?
I'm not going to.
I'm pretty sure he's Mr.
Aren't you spaceborn though?
What?
I said I would think that Mr. T would be more Earthborn than Space Noid.
You have a
Yeah.
point.
Yeah.
The dude does look like he jams the Earth, Wind, and Fire all day.
They're training on flight simulators. Captain Paolo is discussing the status of everything with Gaia, since Gaia is the acting captain.
I thought you said disgusting. I was like,
Yeah.
I'm disgusted that you're the captain.
So, also, while kind of looking around and you guys kind of make your way up, you see the rest of the ground crew are actually in the crane operator room of the hangar. And they're just kind of sitting around. They seem really fucking depressed. And they're just kind of taking shots of scotch.
I run up to Gaia and I'm immediately like,
Alright.
"Hey, buddy!"
Okay, so you're staying
While
with
he's
Captain
talking to our
Paolo.
captain.
Yeah, and
Fuck procedure.
yeah.
Gaia
Gaia,
briefing.
Gaia hugs her, and then he kind of straightens himself. And he's like, "It is very nice to see you, Tara." All right, and they have their back and forth there. But you guys see the gun cannon pilot.
I have one thing I'm very particular about.
Okay.
What are their rations and stuff look like?
Their rations are dwindling.
All right, we got a bunch extra.
Okay,
You got-
fantastic.
Actually, do we at this point?
Yeah, because
Like-
they
Yeah,
stole a
because
whole bunch.
I
remember?
stole
I know-
twice the amount we were
Well, I
supposed
know,
to have.
but we had like twice the amount of crew we were supposed to have because of the refugees.
Right, but I went ahead and did that stat wise. You guys are going to be good on
Oh,
rations
okay.
for a while.
That was the only thing
Yeah.
I was worried about.
Yeah.
Like we were
And
just
that
gonna
was
have
the
like
goal.
just enough
Yeah,
at that point.
it's mostly synth meat, and then
It's made
like-
out of bug parts.
Okay, you said synth, and I thought
yeah,
of like
synth-
Fallout 4.
no,
synth.
so they mention it in 0080 that it's synth meat.
Yeah, it's not real meat.
It's bug bits and soy. It's protein. It tastes like meat. It's flavored like meat.
It doesn't. Really.
So it sounds
The
very sick.
Snowpiercer movie.
Yeah,
It sounds to me like you just described tofu.
it tastes like school Salisbury steak.
I want to hurt you for telling me that.
Yeah.
God,
Um,
it's made out of bug parts, so it's like a crunchy tofu.
No. There's they use a chemical.
mush?
They use a chemical to melt off the chitin.
They made it mush.
Yeah.
Chitin.
Titan.
Chitinous.
Oh, yeah, I
chitinous
remember.
carapace.
That's
Chitinous
what-
cube.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
that's what Ayug fought against, the Chitans.
There you are. God damn it, you. All right. While she's while she's hanging out with Gaia, you guys meet your counterparts. The gun cannon pilot,
Do I have?
Second Lieutenant Rarick Bassani. He is a 25-year-old Italian man. He's Earthborn. He went to University on Side 2, and he moved back to Earth after the situation with Xeon went bad.
Wait. Side 2 is the colony they dropped, right?
Yep.
Yeah, we know each other then.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm working on my character's backstory.
Actually,
He's
I
from
was
Side
gonna say,
2.
I think those two would have more of a.
Why? Because we Italian?
Well, you
Why
guys
not?
are
Because you both came from Site 2.
No.
That's probably where you met in university. He was picked as a pilot candidate due to his unusually good intuition.
If I was going to say looks. Fetty Shaw.
You guys have already met Alice. Alice is the gun sniper pilot. Again, she was picked because she was top of her class for long range still combat. Same reason they picked Viper.
So the question was, is she better than me? At the time.
The question is, are you gonna tap that?
The question is was she better than me at the time?
No, you guys were sort of on par. There was not a clear head of the gun sniper team. There is a aquatic gun sniper, and there is a another spaceborne team that have a very different purpose than you guys, but they are graded on a different scale than you and the Earth team.
What the fuck is happening down there?
There's one of those metal things you use to hang stuff from your door.
Hang
Mess with it.
other stuff.
You also meet
what?
the current gunfighter pilot, Warrant Officer Jaleesa Valentina. She was born in England. She's younger than most of the crew at 20, and she took over as the gunfighter pilot after Fing Min Chen died in the line of duty. So you don't recognize her. You just get to find out that one of your friends died.
So I'm thinking, in whatever reason, that particular friend, as you call him, I think he's just the Japanese guy from, not the Japanese guy, the Asian guy from Gundam Wing, the one that no one likes.
Wu Fei?
Oh, yeah.
In my mind, he's Wu Fei, and he died, and I'm like, yeah, fuck that pussy.
Good lord.
Not like fuck that. You know what I'm trying to say.
I gotcha.
And then we traded him up for like Troller. Or something.
Okay,
Like-
so let's go ahead and move on to the actual battlefield stuff. You want to go ahead and scout?
Yes.
And you want to set up proximity sensors 500 meters out from like the left
no,
of
it needs
base.
to be farther than 5 because I'm going to be 500 meters.
Okay.
out.
And
It
then-
needs to be far
And
enough
I will
behind
be-
And
me.
he's
that I
doing
can
the
also-
opposite for the opposite end of base.
Okay.
Okay.
And then
Yours
he's
is gonna
getting,
be difficult
he's
to
getting
do.
fixed up because he's been hurt.
I can just lay down.
He's
and
getting
cover myself with
some
stuff.
medical grade painkillers. He's getting
Okay.
like
They're
some-
putting them in the pod from Dragon Ball Z. You know, like it's gonna
So-
fill it up with fluid, and you're just gonna float
So
there.
they're setting the proximity sensors, and I'm taking Sayla and Ryu with me and the core fighters to.
Correct. So whatever you roll for search, you get to roll it 3 times.
19, 12, 17.
Okay.
Damn, Ryu's got some eyes.
Yeah.
That's 17.
Ryu was a fighter pilot before this. He's got experience.
I think
with-
technically he has more. I mean, I remember I mentioned like Terra probably was in the Battle of Loom, but
Yeah.
I don't
So
think the two
Ryu
know each
Ryu and Terra were probably both at the Battle of Loom.
Is that the one where Shard kicks some ass?
Yeah.
Where Shar takes out
I-
5 battleships
By
in the
his
middle.
damn
like-
self. Like,
I mentioned like part of the reason Terra hates Shar as much is because she knows where the Red Comet came from because she couldn't keep up with him.
Oh, buddy, what'd you do?
you're gonna keep up with him anyway. He's a fucking
toe.
Well, yeah, but
He
like,
just
at the
bit it.
time she couldn't.
Massage it, you'll feel
Oh,
better.
buddy, did you hurt yourself?
He seems okay. It
He
doesn't
punched
seem
the
like
wall.
bugging him.
No, that was just.
Is this
like
the one
a-
on steroids?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He punched the wall. He got mad and just
He kyled out.
piled out. I don't get it. He got it. It's someone you know that we don't know.
No, it's a like an internet meme.
You know how like there's Karen's cows are like the white.
I thought it was Carl.
No.
Oh, all right.
It's angry white dudes who punch holes through drywall.
And drink nothing but Monster Energy drinks 24/7.
You can spot what looks like a contingent of troops heading over the hillside.
Can I tell what kind of troops?
You can
Zaku
tell that
troops, or-
there. It looks like 4 Zaku's, but one of them doesn't look right.
What
One of
does
them
it look
looks
like?
weird.
This is no Zaku,
mean,
girl.
is this-
No Zaku.
It looks modified.
I need to steal
I
the
mean,
girl's
is it
arm.
red or?
They are all painted in black with yellow skulls painted across the head.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna relay that to Gaia, and I don't think he's gonna like that. Cause...
Nah, don't relate to him. Relate to us. We'll take care of it.
Well, I'm gonna relate to all
Huh?
of us. I mean, we're
Is
all
one of the
here.
Zaku's red?
No red. It's all
that's what
black
I
and
meant,
yellow.
Like,
It's all black and yellow.
There are
Black
10
and yellow.
tanks.
Black and
There are
yellow.
10 tanks with them, as well as what you can see from the air. It looks like a contingent of ground troops, like just soldiers.
I'm gonna hit him with my.
assuming
grenade.
from what I know from Gaia's backstory, I probably tell him
Alright.
and let him kind of deal with that.
Gaia says, "Get back here immediately. Dock those core fighters in your chutes and suit up."
Wait, am I outside of base? What is that? Am I setting up those proximity mines?
Are you?
I
would
wanted
say-
to.
I would
Okay.
say, yeah.
All right. So which way are they coming from? My side, his side, or neither?
So the base is facing southward, and they are heading north into the mouth of it.
Do I need to start bringing my grid map for these?
Well, I had been making a grid map, but we have too much stuff moving on this because we're gonna have 4 more Gundams and then the 4 enemy mobile suits. It's gonna be a lot.
You're a lot.
Thank you.
I'm glad you took that as a compliment.
Yeah. Alright. So, you guys fly back to base, dock the core fighters.
We're hearing this information. So it's not coming from my direction.
No.
Okay, I just
You're east of the base.
position
So I'll be
and lay
west
down.
of the base.
Yeah. Okay.
rifle out. I wanted to, if we can retcon, I wanted to bring the Zaku machine gun with me as a
Okay.
backup weapon.
As a backup?
Yes, because I can only fire this thing every other round. I have to move closer for the machine gun, but it's fine.
Okay. And then you have your wrist rockets and then the knife
Yeah.
in case everything goes south.
Meanwhile, I just have cannon and rockets.
I mean, if things really go south, I'll just shove the sniper rifle through somebody. I'm going to do it at some point.
Okay. In addition, for the duration of this fight, you will each also on your turn get to operate your corresponding suit. You'll have one attack. Go ahead and write it down. I'll tell you what it is. Their stats to hit and everything are the same as yours. The Gundam is currently outfitted with the Hyper Hammer.
Bitch ass.
It does 4d8 plus 14.
Hold on.
Holy
Wow.
4
Bitch ass nigga.
D8 plus 14.
Yes.
My other question is, does Gaia have any feats?
No, it's basically you're just going to operate the same as yours.
Oh,
so
okay.
you basically
Oh.
get 2 turns.
Shit, okay. I was hoping I could... Okay, never mind.
So while I was running a refresher on the rules, it mentions what the reflex bonus is for rogue suits. Whenever you come under fire, you can. I don't know if you're supposed to, but it's worded weird. You can make a reflex check to take half damage. If you are a new type, make the same reflex check using your skill to take no damage.
Yeah.
Are we going to be using that rule? Because if we are, that's a reaction which we could all do, and the enemies could do if they're good enough.
Right, and that's why I'll let it go maybe at the start of a back and forth. But if we start doing that for every fucking attack, it's gonna get. That's why I hadn't been doing it because I was just gonna let that go for
See, I was wondering about the new type stuff because I definitely want Terra to be a new type.
Yeah.
But
I've been reading a lot about it. I'll tell you about it later.
There's a lot.
I'll tell you when you're older.
I'll tell you when you're older, girl. I'm sorry. I'll tell you when you hit puberty.
Fairly confident Chandler's older than you, Chase.
Well, you
I
She
still got
is.
a couple
She's
more
30.
3
Oh, she is older than me.
Yeah.
You look 22.
Thank you. That's nice.
Well, I look fucking 18. So.
Yeah.
You
Well.
do. I...
So gun sniper.
Yeah,
You-
I only brought it up because I think I figured out what the DC is supposed to be.
Gotcha.
I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be 20.
Okay. So gun sniper, the one on the ground with its shot lancer does 8d8. Again, with all of your bumps and everything else. The gunfighter can drop bombs for 4d10. So it can airdrop bombs. And then the gun cannon has your exact same loadout.
Okay.
So basically just U times 2, buddy.
You too. You too.
Is that 40-10?
You porn.
40-10. Okay, so...
You're real fast, isn't it?
Hamster eggs.
Hamster eggs.
X-hamster.
Mothman eggs.
Mothman.
Okay.
It's from
So
the cryptids.
you see 3 Zakus that look like they have some extra stuff strapped onto
I don't know.
them.
We see 2 zombies.
You see 3 Zakus.
Go.
You see 3 Zakus all carrying bazookas and what looks like missile pods strapped to their legs, strapped to their arms.
Oh my god.
And then you also see a suit that does not... It looks like a Zaku,
But this is no.
but this is no Zaku.
No Zaku.
Okay, and it's also, painted black with the skull. Go ahead and roll a d20. We're setting initiative.
Fuck me. I'm rolling shit tonight.
I also want to mention there are 2 burned out buildings kind of at the gateway to where they could start coming into the base that you could hide behind if need be.
Dude, I need you to run your tank into there. And just wait inside and use it as like a shell.
Alright.
A turtle shell.
I rolled a 14.
8.
10.
15.
Pasta.
Hey.
So
My character's over there
it's
making
June,
pasta linguine.
then
Shrimp sashimi, you know.
then
Scallops and
10.
fettuccine.
14.
14, then Vulcan, then Viper.
Then God. God goes last. He waits for everyone.
Okay.
He rolls 27 d20s.
Oh,
For he is God.
okay. So
God was
He is
a
dog.
janitor.
the one that doesn't look right walks in. It's clearly, I'm not gonna hide anymore. It is a goof. It's a
Oh,
black
so
painted goof.
So it looks really right.
Yeah. It pulls out its giant fucking not bean sword, but its heat sword, and it puts its shield up, and it starts walking through that initial. It starts walking towards the initial gateway to enter Arnold Air Force
I'm not
Base.
gonna lie, like
I need that sword.
I want this goof, like the way that you're describing it.
And then
Sounds so cool.
over
I want it
the
sword.
over the intercom, you hear Guy go, "Take that experimental suit alive. We need that data.
All right.
I don't know what that is, but that's not a Zaku. No Zaku, boy."
What do you call him, boy, with that southern accent?
No, when he says that, I just picture Kratos from the new God of War.
No Zaku, boy.
Boar.
Okay.
I need to work on that because I used to do a pretty good impersonation of that.
Okay. So the Goof walks in first. Next up, one of the Zakus is going to fire its bazooka just genuinely towards
Is
the
that
base.
bazooka or Magellan tank top?
It is a bazooka. So first up on our team is June. June, you get to lead out the vanguard. You and who is it? It's still recording. You and Rarik.
Wait,
both
so
walk
does
out
he get
first.
2 attacks? Like,
Yes.
Okay.
Alright,
So him and Rarik get to go first.
how far away are they?
They're at the outskirts of the base. They are within firing range of at least your beam cannon, if not
Yeah.
your shoulder cannons.
Okay. Because the range of
They
the
they
beam
moved
cannon
in
is
fast. By the
600.
time everything was radioed in, and the suits were set up, you were sort of in it.
Okay.
I wanted to search the scrap base for a mega particle cannon.
So,
I'm gonna keep doing this until you let me have it.
right now, do me and Vulcan have one attack or two? Do we bring ours?
You are both.
Scout Viper.
Yeah.
Did we bring our suits back from like where we were, or are they still out there?
I'm still laying down.
He's
the
still
idea
laying
of
out
the
there.
ambush.
You can
come
be wherever
back
you
if
want to
want.
be.
Okay.
So you can attack from outside the base in if you want. You could, you could have. I mean, the whole idea was you guys were saying proximity sensors up out, so that way you wouldn't be caught off guard. But then they stormed right in the front.
Okay. I'm gonna
500
use...
500 meters is a lot.
Ah.
It is.
I'm gonna aim my beam cannon.
Okay. Are you hitting one of the Zakus?
Yes.
Zaku Zaku.
Okay.
Need to build a two-headed Zaku.
18 plus...
It's gonna hit.
Yeah.
What if
Oh,
it's, what if it's
I gotta
18
roll
minus
again.
5?
I gotta roll again.
One.
Crit for beam cannon is 18. 18
Do it.
to 20.
Do it, Joey.
15.
Is that without adding?
Yeah, that's without adding.
Did add? Why are you giving me without adding?
Just
15.
Fuck.
15, you would assume it would hit.
Yeah.
Without
Well, you
adding.
tripped him up because he rolled an 18. You said
you're like,
that
"Don't
hits."
add.
So,
Okay, then yeah.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I'm dumb. I'm tired. I'm tired and dumb.
that's always your excuse. I'm starting to think that it's not because you're tired.
Alright, I need
Rude.
It's what I do.
4 more d10s.
Here's 3.
Give it to him.
Give it to me.
The story behind that voice is I
I just need...
Oh, there's two.
I made a Dragonborn.
Oh, well, that's a
tavern owner who was
D100, but it
green,
still works.
and they
as
referred to him as
D10.
Daddy.
Oh, I-
back.
Just need...
Oh, okay, cool.
Then whatever you got, double it.
Give it to me.
Yeah, I'm the same way. I gotta have my calculator.
Is it a lot?
Oh shit.
12.
Last game, everyone was like, "Oh no, we're awful. We're so bad." This game, oh fuck!
We're overpowered as fuck.
What are you talking about? I got most of the kills last session. Oh, well, this is cool.
50.
Fuck you, niggas.
Okay, the first one you shoot is. Hold on, I gotta go grab the extension cable and my laptop charger. My computer's about to die.
So yeah. It was... I rolled a 25.
Yeah.
And then... Double that. That's 50.
So, since we're on opposite sides, would you say we're still within range to?
Okay,
No,
The plan was
we're
for us
all
to
back.
set up so
your
no.
initial shot
I didn't go
is
back. I'm still
fucking
in range.
wild.
Oh, you are?
You're back, but
I thought you guys came back. That's What?
No, we knew there was 3 left. You said 3 of them were coming, so I stayed in my spot knowing I could get a shot. So I'm either going to shoot at the Zaku's, or if the other ground forces
okay.
haven't
I
made
need
it
to
in there, I'm
know-
going to blow them up.
Yeah, I was wondering who all was around us. Right.
I assume that my counterpart is in base.
Yes.
Because I did not tell her to come with me. Mainly because I feel like that big-ass lands might be harder to hide in a burnt-out forest.
You'd
You know what I
be
mean?
surprised.
So the
but-
idea of the shot lancer is it's using a solid round as opposed to a beam round.
So it's a rail cannon.
Yeah.
So wait, am I controlling Gaia in this?
Yes.
fight? Okay.
You're controlling both
You
yourself
control
and
Earth.
Guy.
Itself.
Earth itself. I'm Gaia. I am Terra. I am the Earth itself.
You roll damage in D40s. Those don't fucking exist.
No, I'm just
Alright.
curious because.
Alright, there we are.
I
Laptop's
keep
back up.
forgetting your shirt is that, and then I see you, and I'm like, fuck.
I have a tuxedo T-shirt for those listening. Okay,
And now I'm thinking of the movie Tuxedo.
so Joey, your first shot nearly fucking destroyed him completely.
The no Zaku or the Zaku?
The
Or
Zaku.
the other Zaku?
Joey shot the Zaku first.
The Zaku 2?
Yes, the Zaku 2.
But they're both Zaku.
There are 3 Zaku 2s and not a Zaku.
And
Hashtag
Zaku
not a
3.
Zaku. Alright, so what are you going to do for your second? Because remember, you still have Rarick.
Yeah.
What's Rarick going to do?
Fire incendiary rounds at the troops. Just napalm.
I am gonna have him go with the beam cannon.
Okay, are you shooting the same guy?
Yeah.
Do it.
6 plus. No, that's a 9. $19?
To hit? Yeah, that hits.
Okay.
Alright.
Raw!
Is it more than 10?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's dead.
Zaku's have 10 health.
That one did.
Raw. Okay.
Alright. So one of the Zakus is immediately taken down. You then see the
Yeah, that was a
Saberfish.
17.
Okay, you see the Saberfish fighters sort of take off and they start strafing the Magellan attack tanks. You also see some Type 21 ground tanks, the ones with 2 barrels.
Abrams with double barrels.
Yeah, they go out and start shooting at the ground troops who are trying to rush in. And those like weird little like hover bikes that the Zeons have with like the machine gun hanging from like a clothes hanger.
That stupid ass idea that they thought was a good idea and
Yeah.
continue to use. Yeah.
All right. Next up is that Zaku that Joe just killed. Then Terra.
Okay. And you said Gaia doesn't have the same feats or anything.
Gaia would just have your same stuff that you can do.
Oh, okay. Well then, okay. I'm gonna take one turn to use. Let me find it. I'm gonna use tactics.
Okay.
Okay. By using this attack action, the pilot can use his or her radio or vid screen to grant allied mobile suits competence bonus for attack bonus or dodge bonus. The
I
bonus
thought you
is-
didn't get that to level 4.
She's got it.
Nope,
in
I got
Mobile
it.
Pilot class.
The bonus is equal to the pilot's intelligent bonus. Well, actually, I get it from fighter pilot.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Because there's a version of that for Mobile Suit, but you can't get it till as you get level
Yeah.
4 in Mobile Suit.
Yeah,
Pilot.
it's
Oh,
one of the
that's
starting
ridiculous.
feats for.
Fighter pilot.
Yeah.
The bonus is equal to the pilot's intelligent bonus and lasts for 1d4 plus the pilot's charisma bonus. If the pilot uses the full round action, then they may grant the bonus to all of their allies in contact range, which I'm assuming you didn't move at all.
No.
And contact range would still be you dudes out.
This
in the
lasts for
bonus.
the number of rounds equal to my charisma bonus.
And
So,
your charisma bonus
is
is
plus 3.
2,
Oh, plus 2, my bad.
regardless, or 1d4.
Yeah, so let me see.
So you should be able to roll 1d4 instead.
Okay, so 1d4, let me find that.
That's gonna still be 2, knowing Arla.
No, it'd be a fucking 1. No.
4.
4?
All right,
Nice.
and
Four
then it's
plus
your
2, so
intelligence
6,
modifier,
and
right?
And that's plus 2, I believe, or plus 1. Let me see.
Plus 2. So you guys get plus 2 to all your rolls.
Or, no, actually, it's 4, 6, 8. It's a plus 8.
Why? I'm just. Let me
No,
reread
because
it.
it says it's
Huh.
equal to the charisma bonus plus intelligent bonus plus
I thought that was how long.
plus
it
my
was.
roll.
Let me see. Components bonus for either attack.
Because I'm taking the whole turn to do it. I'm taking the whole turn, and
Oh,
that
if
gives
the
that
pilot
to
takes a full
everybody.
run action, they may grant the bonus for all other contracts included as well.
I'm giving it to everybody.
Okay.
I'm taking my entire turn to give it to everybody. So everybody's gonna have a +8 on all their rolls.
Yeah. Okay.
And then it's Guy's turn. I'm gonna use it again.
All right.
Does it stack?
Yeah, I'm guessing it should.
It doesn't say it doesn't. but I'm just
Yeah, it
looking
doesn't
at,
say
like,
it doesn't.
I just don't see how giving the same information twice
Yeah.
makes it
Especially because
easier.
you guys are in the same place.
I mean,
I'd like it for Terra's. I'm fine with that.
I'm just
um,
like, here's the thing, guys.
Yeah. I'm
We got
completely.
two objectives. Take some names and kick some ass. So fucking go do it. Let's
Put them all
do
in
it,
names.
boys.
All right.
I'm here to kick ass and chew bubble gum.
I'm out of bubblegum to
I'm here to
chew.
kick bubblegum and chew ass.
And I'm all
Out of ass. All right.
But yeah, and then I was
Okay,
gonna do
so
the same thing with
It's not going to stack, but
damn
go
it.
ahead. You can still go ahead and take your attack as Gaia, though,
Okay,
with
all
that
right.
+8.
I'll do it. And let's see, he's got the hyper hammer, so
Yep.
I'm gonna go ahead and have him fucking charge him.
Charge who?
Whoever the fuck is right there in front of him.
There's
I thought there were
two. There's two Zaku's
Yeah,
and
one
a goof.
of the Zaku's.
Okay.
Actually, I'll have him
Wait,
charge the
isn't
goof.
there only one Zaku now?
Two.
Because I just...
There was 3.
Okay.
Wait, yeah, I'm curious.
3 Zaku's. I can go ahead and bring out the
Yeah.
actual models because you guys are getting lost here.
That doesn't take much.
Says it's a little
That's
bit much,
okay.
man. You should see some of the fights I've ran with people. Like, there are 27 spiders on the map. What the fuck?
Alright, yeah.
If you're gonna bend that one knee, you gotta bend the other one. Bend your knee.
He's gonna kneel. He's taking a knee.
Fuck you.
He took an arrow to the knee.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
I was like, dude.
No, leave him off. He's dead.
I was like, I was
And
dead.
you fucking pissed.
I had to call J.C. Penney's.
Tell him I'm dead.
Okay.
Anyways, I'm gonna have Gaia charge the goof.
Alright.
So.
Roll your attack.
Absolutely destroy the cockpit, killing the pilot, but saving the rest of the
Okay,
stuff.
yeah, 17 plus everything.
17 plus God.
10.
Yeah, you only gotta do. Yeah. Okay. So go ahead and roll the damage, which
Let's
was
see, and that was for the hyper hammer, so
Yeah.
4d8. So I need some more.
plus
8.
14. 'Cause that's a strength modifier and pilot modifier and everything.
You had your pilot modifier to damage?
Oh,
really?
well, whatever his thing is. I did
I
a
was like-
math for it because it's
I
a
was like-
physical
I was like,
attack.
if you do, I'm doing this wrong.
Yeah.
Listen,
And 17 plus the 10, so 27.
all right,
And then, yeah.
yeah, that's his turn. Next up is one of the Zaku's. That Zaku is going to go ahead and actually, I'm just going to roll a d4. I don't know who's going to show
He's
up.
gonna scream no Zaku.
1, 2, 3, 4.
How does he know I'm there?
All right, he
That's
doesn't.
the one.
Oh, it's going to shoot at Terra anyways. We'd have that question here
I'm
tomorrow.
already, I'm screaming out, fuck y'all, we got
This
this.
is that one Zaku who's a new type. There's someone in the trees.
I rolled a 1. I'm going to be honest. I rolled a 1.
He didn't load his machine gun.
And I look at it and I'm like,
He just oh,
Gun change.
I look at him and I'm like, boy, you need to fire a lot better. than
Vulcan's
that."
turn.
Okay, so I'm still out there, like the gun tank's by like the proximity sensor.
Also, I love the idea of gun tank being stealthy.
Yeah, that's
I just,
I basically moved over there and powered down.
He's
Like,
got like a bunch of bushes around him. He's holding twigs.
I mean, I have shoulder cannons, so
No, I just pictured the building You just see a building just slowly moving in the background.
Is that like the gun? Is that like the gun tank version of like the box from Metal Gear Solid?
Alright.
Just the cannon sticking out.
Does
What
it
do you do?
include the
Sticking out
modified
windows.
box that pops up and shows a picture of a woman? And the guy goes, "Ooh," and then you
Ooh.
over.
Okay.
So, since I'm not directly, like, actually in the base,
But you have been given information from Tara knowing what's in there.
You could
Right.
probably shoot him through a building if you really
And,
wanted
and
to.
plus, you got
yeah,
the
that's what I was
space,
thinking.
so-
Like,
Yeah.
since the cannon is like 500 meters range.
Yeah. You can
Just-
you can do what you want, man. You get a +8 to whatever you fucking do.
That's
I
why
mean,
they use
you
the big
can't
cannon.
literally lose. Like,
You
No.
could, you could roll a 1.
Okay, unless
If
you
you
roll
roll
a
a one.
1, there's no way you're gonna lose. Like I said,
Well,
if I
he didn't
could've-
even use
if I
his
could've
mulligan
He
yet.
hasn't used a mulligan.
And even though I'm out there, I can still, just arch cannons and still shoot.
If you
So,
want to be a dick, you should shoot the ground forces.
I mean, you could.
You're just like, they're raining down hellfire, boys! And the,
I have cannons and I
Zaku's
have
like,
rockets for that.
Go ahead, use your cannons. Do the thing.
no, you have treads for that.
You also have an air.
It's just a one
You're gonna
dude
be killed by a gun tank!
It's the one dude holding his hand out for the gun tank.
See, I know that was supposed to be funny, but I just started thinking of like that footage of that dude standing in front of the tank because he's trying to protest.
But it's like gun tanks.
But
It's
that's
gun
what I
tanks.
meant.
He's
That's
just
what.
like, I will stand.
No,
Run
what-
over. It's like, oh
What
my
they were
God.
talking about using the tread. I'm
What'd you
just
roll?
picturing that
15.
scene from
Alright,
Band of Brothers.
+8. You're hitting whatever
Plus
you want.
whatever the fuck you ask.
What are you shooting at? One of
I'm
the
not shooting
Zakus?
the yeah, one of the Zakus.
Alright, roll for damage.
Um,
I'm gonna pick this one or that one.
Also, this
That
lasts
one.
for 3 turns, so
3 more turns.
y'all make it work.
Well,
where am I?
4 turns, so 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
That's what I meant. Like, sorry.
Okay.
I need to borrow 2.
He is time. Do not question.
Use the time. What else do you need?
Just one more D8.
Fuck your D8s, bro. Go buy some.
I'm going to. I actually have a page on Amazon pulled up right now.
Right now.
Right
Here.
now.
Write me out.
On this phone.
Yeah.
Oh
right
Jesus!
now, man.
Why
You better be
why don't you
careful.
just go to the Lizard's Keep?
Oh, buddy.
Nigga. I do appreciate that your cat really wanted to spend time with me in the bathroom. My cat does the exact same thing.
He just loves attention.
And then he got really weirded out when I shut the door. He was like, "Is that what we're doing?" I'm like, "Yeah." I'm like, "Yeah, I'm not dropping my pants like with the door open. What do you mean, man?"
He just likes people.
What's up, dude? Me and him shared like a
A
gangster.
moment.
28 damage.
Is that from your fire locked?
That's
yeah.
my cat.
Wow.
Like,
Okay.
Yeah, pretty bad. I
To
know.
walk into a room and do this. So you just walk in.
Alright. So you've more or less halved one of them, and then you also get your other one that can go ahead and drop some bombs.
Yep.
So,
Where's my D10?
You got a cannon you can shoot. You just gotta drop some bombs.
yeah, just
Okay.
drop bombs.
For attack bonus, would that mean that he gets extra attack then?
What do you
No,
mean?
he would just get a bonus to the.
Oh, you
attack.
still have my
Okay.
D10.
I wanted to make
D10.
sure. I
Yeah.
want to double check. Otherwise,
I've been
it's
trying to
+8
figure out how
then.
dual wielding works. So if I ever decide to dual wield hyper bazookas, can I fire them both
I only
at the
have-
same time at different targets?
I only have
Dude,
mine.
I would
No,
just- I want
is there a
swords,
subtraction to that? Because no
I don't know.
D&D 3.5 has rules for it.
Yeah.
So I was like,
I'll look into it because I don't know about
3.5
range
is
and.
so
Okay.
fucking weird when it comes to that. That's why I like 5 point. Why I like 5
know, right?
5th edition because it's so much more streamlined.
shit just makes more
I need
sense.
to borrow 2 D10s.
Because I've been watching this video where the guy runs 3.5 games and shit gets real way too fast. But this dude's like, oh, you need to roll a 25. He's like, well, I get 22, so I only fail on the 3. I'm like, how the fuck do you have 22 bonus to your fucking fortitude save? And you're only level like 10. I don't. Max the shit out of it. I'm like, how the fuck?
3.5 is so against players, and yet 5th edition is like so for the players, and that's I think what I like so much about it.
You know, it's like EA Sports is in the game.
It's all in the game. It's fun.
So with you saying just run them over with the treads,
That was
that
How did you
reminded
mix
me
up the
of
black guy and the chick? I don't know.
that reminded me of the scene. That reminded me of the scene from Band of Brothers where they literally watched someone get run over by a tank.
And you pulled up Lego Band of Brothers?
Because that's the only one that came up.
Joey. Okay, so 22 damage.
This is the only way.
No, so
22 to hit?
Brothers,
Yeah.
the
Yeah, that
Lego
hits.
version.
All right, so
I mean, I don't blame
ground
you.
forces gotta go too.
The ground forces are being shot at by the the saberfish. Are you gonna bomb them too?
Saberfish are on that side or their side?
Your side.
No,
Sablefish.
I'm not gonna.
Fablefish.
I'm not gonna be that much of an asshole.
They're
Yeah.
gonna teach
No, they're
us
like
how to say
core
different
fighters with bigger
languages.
boosters.
Okay, yeah, I'm not gonna
The Bible.
fuck over our side.
About the Bible.
So since they're being shot at by since the ground
This is
forces are being held by
Corinthians
them, I will
1:14.
go
I don't
ahead
fucking
and
know the Bible.
attack the same zombie.
Right. So that's a saberfish.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like a core fighter with a bigger booster.
Let me see. Okay.
I legit need a Gatling shield. From the good custom.
Can we get that?
They exist. It's just a Gatling
Does
that's
the good
attached to
have
it. That's
it?
all it is.
Not this
one
one.
does not have it. We'd have to find a good custom.
Can I at
So
least get a sword?
I want his sword. I have a
Okay.
knife.
yeah, I guess
Like,
I'll just attack the same one I was.
Alright.
I've got a beam.
That's
I
a
was like, I don't
17.
think beam sabers are compatible.
17 damage.
Or I don't have a port to put
We
them
can
in,
be
I guess.
sword buddies then. Yeah.
We need to find another one I can duel with.
Okay.
Yeah, there you go.
Next up
The GM at arms will become.
is Viper.
Take him out, Viper.
Alright, since I have this ridiculous bonus, I'm gonna be excessive. I'm going to boost into the air. That way I can move and shoot. And then when I land, I'm gonna drop back down. Just try to hide. in
I'll
the
allow it. It sounds cool.
Oh my god. Wait, this is for $13?
So that's
Oh
what
my
I'm talking
god.
about. So I've got like 40 on the dice after all my bonuses.
Okay. Who are you shooting?
The Zaku that hasn't been touched.
Gotcha.
With V-beam sniper rifle.
I assumed. It's an 8.
I'm keeping that. Can I keep that?
Yeah,
What
it's
I
an
do
8.
if anything falls on the table?
I watched it.
Alright, let's see here.
I know you gotta take a minute to like put up all the.
With that, you just never have to buy dice again.
So in this case, I'm actually going to do math. Fucking Christ.
I want to get like a decent set of dice, like a really nice one.
Like this one that's made out of gemstone.
Or
I-
like the cool Cthulhu ones, like. I would
I'm
like
using
that.
the one he got me when I first started playing.
Yeah. And I'm using the set that I got in the starter box.
See, I bought all mine just kind of like randomly.
46 damage. I rolled 2 8s, a 10, and a 9.
That's why we call
and
it
then
a
a 5 and a 6.
Wait, did you add the +8?
Not to damage.
No, it's not to damage. It's just.
It's just to
Okay.
hit, which is
It's
why
to hit and to dodge.
2 hit
Okay.
was fucking 40.
So he's about halved. What are you going to do for Alice?
Alice is going to finish him.
Okay.
Finish him.
And then she also gets the +8 too.
She got a 17 on the die.
Oh, yeah, she's hitting.
That's one of these. I need 8d8. Because it's 8d8 for some fucking reason. I just need the one.
Yep. It's slightly different than his sniper rifle.
But slightly. Okay.
I mean, aside from the fact it's like gigantic and a lance.
And uses different dice. And a different number of dice.
I basically like to think that that's a giant 50 cal with full metal jacket on the end of it.
It would really be. It would probably be.
Just a big, just steel.
It's probably
cube.
closer to 150.
Yeah.
Yeah.
33.
Just ripped one
How
off the
did you do that?
deck.
It's still alive, isn't it?
1.
So for shits and giggles, I'm gonna throw the zombie machine gun at it.
From that distance?
I mean,
At this time of day?
I
In
moved-
this
I
latitude?
moved forward, like right now.
Even
Uh.
better, you whip out your knife and you throw it.
That would even be worse. Oh, hang on.
fucking Modern Warfare style.
Can I fire the arm rockets? On there? That's
You-
400 meter range if I move forward.
You've already done your turn.
Yeah.
Okay. Next up,
Maybe the Saku will just leave because he's got a shit.
Yeah,
I mean,
maybe
not
they could-
everyone is like, oh, fight to the death. Like, maybe this guy
I don't know.
Oh.
We fucked all of these guys up.
Hey, just be be like that sometimes.
Just be like,
Terry knows what I'm talking about. They go to take out a bandit leader. They kill his buddies and goes, "All right, you got me." And he just stops fighting. Like,
All right.
That
Azaku. The Zaku with 1 HP remaining. Goes ahead and takes a shot at gun cannon.
Okay.
Rolled a 2.
No.
No, he doesn't.
just so excited.
So
Okay.
since the gun lance has 2 shields, do I double the shield bonus?
No.
Fuck.
It's got the same setup as yours. It's just bulkier.
I don't have a shield.
I mean, it's like its AC is the same as yours. It's bulkier.
But she has a shield. Like that's why I'm confused. Like, she has a shield. I assume she'd use it.
Yeah.
Okay, so her AC isn't mine because I don't have a shield.
The shield.
The shield gives +2 and technically
A
absorbs the
minus-
first 10, 15 points of damage
Yeah.
before being
We'll,
destroyed.
we'll
That's
get,
all I'm
we'll
confused.
get to it. We'll get to. I haven't built their character sheets. Give me some slack.
Well, at least we actually
Bruh,
can
it's
use
been a
the
month.
shield.
I mean,
Well-
to be fair, I tried to stack this. Otherwise, we would be hitting regardless if we rolled a 2.
All right. So, Goof's turn. Goof is going to bum rush Gundam.
All
I
right.
was really hoping
Bring it
we'd
on,
run away
motherfucker.
after being randomly blown up.
Goof is rolling 15 plus. Oh, am I bum rushing with sword? Yes.
Oh, that's
Sword,
for
shield.
evasion,
So 15 plus 14,
19.
so 29.
Actually, if the evasion is the way it is,
Did you
then
add to evasion or did you add to
I
attack?
already have a 20 to evade, but it also goes for evasion. So
I'm confused. as
Plus
to
the 8.
She was talking about
I'm
the.
confused about the evasion then. 'cause
I think it was either or, like for the tactics thing. You could only pick
plus
one.
I just copied it completely, but it's...
Let me see here. Well, by using an attack action, the pilot can use the radio and or vid screen to grant any one ally mobile suits a competence bonus for either an attack bonus or dodge bonus. So you chose attack.
Well, no, I didn't choose that. I chose the full round bonus, which gave it
That's
to
worded
everybody.
as if we get to pick it.
Okay. Yeah, I'll let you take it. This sort of stuff is crazy.
No, I
Okay.
mean, technically for the full round, it
Yeah.
should be for both. That's the way that I read it, but...
Okay. I'll let it fly. So you dodge by like an inch because it like hit exactly where your shit would be.
Oh, okay. So... I mean, that,
Yeah, but what are you
that's
doing
why
in the
I'm
sink?
just as confused.
Get out of the sink! What are you doing?
Fucking.
He
just hissed at you?
And they grant the
No.
bonus to all their allies in contact range, including himself, as long as... Okay. Yeah, as far as I knew, it was supposed to be for both. An all competence bonus for an attack bonus or dodge bonus.
Okay, and
I
if
assumed the full round meant it was for both.
Well, no, because or implies you don't get both. You get one or the other.
yeah,
Oh.
and you'd picked. It seemed like everyone else was using it for attack, but if you want to use it for dodge instead of having the +8 to attack
Yeah, sure. I'll
for
just-
Gundam, that works.
Yeah, I'll just...
And so for the next 3 turns, you have an AC of 29.
Yeah, so have fun hitting that.
Okay.
Right?
No Zaku, no Zaku. Okay. After Terra's turn. Wait, no, I'm sorry, not.
was like, I
Okay,
didn't
that was
even-
Goof's turn. Then the first Zaku goes, and that Zaku's dead. June!
Are the ground tanks gonna go?
They are being shot at by the Saberfish, and they are shooting at the Saberfish. I am only counting mobile suits right now. You guys aren't fighting the tanks.
Otherwise, I could have just popped one.
Yeah. Oh, ho, ho. Oh, ho, ho.
Yeah, I did.
What'd you roll?
5.
I'm doing a lot of stuff up there.
Did you add like the 8 and your pilot bonus?
Yeah, it's about. I'm planning my whole wedding right now. I'm not. I'm currently up to $5,500.
19.
I just have to roll it.
It would've been a
19 for the
19.
Zakus?
What?
Yeah,
It's like I
hits.
roll in that 8
Okay.
and then I can marry her.
Alright,
If
and.
there's a 7 on the dice, it'll work out well. 15, fuck you.
Alright, I need. I'm hitting them with my cannons.
So you're gonna charge them and run your.
Which one? The one you've been. Which one?
The.
Which one?
The Zaku.
The Zaku.
The one that's real fucked up or the one that's kind of fucked up?
One that's kind of fucked up.
Okay.
Well, it's fucked up or fucked up? Zaku, Zaku.
Zaku, no.
I thought-
I need 2 more D6s.
Get him, Terry. Get him, Terry. Oh, look, you don't have shit. It's just us over here. They don't want none of our shit.
Alright,
I don't
well,
need
just
none of your
between
shit.
us two, guys.
Yes, I chucked those laws.
20
Okay, he is dead.
times 2, so that's 40.
He is dead. He is dead twice.
He
He really does.
Ain't no
he
kill
is-
like
He is
overkill.
Corlypso.
All right.
How bad's the goof?
Goof is... He's doing all right. But again, remember, Guy, I want you guys to take that suit.
I know, that's why I was asking. I
One
want to
year,
try to...
do the Zaku 1 special. Shoulder charge.
All right. So
Second dude?
the second dude, I'm gonna use him. I'm gonna have him.
You still might kill. I will kill you in your sleep.
I'm gonna have him go at the goof.
Okay, do it.
Works every time.
14 plus
Everything.
8.
8. Okay, it hits.
Yeah. All right, and I need those 2 D6s back. 6.
Jesus. 21.
42.
He is not looking good.
Alright, so I need someone to come in there and do the capoeira kick. It's also known as the Craven Special. And for you three will get that. Break the left leg. I think it was the left leg.
Always the left leg.
Always
Always
the left leg.
Alright. So, the next up was going to be a Zaku, so it's Terra's turn. Are you going to try and capture the goof?
Yeah, I want to capture the goof.
Okay.
Pop it.
I'm trying to remember what my rules for that were.
I
Let me-
believe you only allowed us to try it once, and it's a simple grapple check using Mobile Suit Strength versus Strength.
Let me confirm, because I think that's right.
Except for the rules of doing it only once. That's not in this one, but that's your.
Plus
Yeah.
The 8.
You do not add the 8 to grapple checks. They don't attack rolls.
Oh, no. Well, no, the attack roll. Oh, no, I wouldn't.
And
for
plus,
dice
you
roll.
decided it for evasion.
Yeah, I decided for evasion roll, so.
A
16
D20.
plus
Okay.
16, so.
According to the very first game rules, capturing Xeon unit rolls. Once the suit is at 1/3 strength, you can make a bare D20 check of 18 plus to wrestle the suit to the ground, at which point you can take the entire
So
suit.
you have a 20% chance to succeed.
Yeah,
Bears and don't include strength modifier.
exactly.
Oh, so I don't get any modifiers at all.
Nope. And at that point, you can go ahead and have Gaia do the same thing.
Well, I already rolled 16 for Terra, so I'm gonna have Gaia try it.
I swear, just take out the
Nope.
legs.
You can, yeah. Have them both do it. See if it fucking adds up.
No. At that point,
Somehow-
you have rolled 3 7s in a row.
Nope.
You need to go to the casino.
All right.
That's work.
If you guys take out the other
Nope.
Zaku, I'll go ahead and drop that from 18 down to like 10. Because there's still
Or
one dude
just
watching.
let her chop block back of the leg. Just take it out.
So I don't do any damage.
We have the
whatsoever,
technology.
like-
We can rebuild it. You know.
If
We
you
don't
want to
have
go ahead and
strategy.
attack
No, we
instead, you
can't.
can.
I mean, like
Because you haven't
can
used your
cut off
mulligan
the
yet.
legs or something like that.
I guess.
Well, I mean,
Just
that's,
solve
that's
it back
fine.
away.
It's not
The
a big
computer
deal
should
if
have backup
I
some
messed up like that
Yeah,
roll.
yeah.
Like, I just...
I mean, that's what I'm saying. You can use your mulligan and attack instead if you want. Yeah.
We got the whole night ahead of us, so...
Well, it's 11:30, and I
As they
think
know we don't. I'm trying to get
Yeah,
home
no,
right
I
now
know.
at midnight.
Oh, okay. Alright, yeah, I'll use my mulligan. Oh, yeah.
15
Plus my
plus.
16.
Yeah. So you hit, and I'll go ahead and assume you're going to do the thing we've talked about on the colonies, where like you try to avoid blowing up the reactor, so you like drop 7 from whatever it is, so you'll still
Why?
hit. Because you're trying to take the suit.
Did you roll a D8 in there?
Yeah, that's a D8.
I thought it was
No, we're laughing because I just saw what you rolled. I was like, oh.
Well,
Okay, so 43.
And since you've decided to keep the suit, you're going to hit it in such a way that it doesn't explode. The suit is at sort of like borrowed time 1 HP.
I've been there.
And next up is Vulcan, and there's still that one Zaku with 1 HP.
Goodbye, Zaku.
Like,
It's fucking firebomb.
like there's, unless you roll a 1, there's no way you're gonna miss. No.
No, it's 10,
I asked you not to
8.
throw that dice like that, but alright.
Take me
That
out.
wasn't even purpose.
Alright, and then I'm not even gonna have you roll. You shoot him from the fucking sun, just
He's
bang.
back there just shaking his ass. Like, what
No,
the
he's
fuck?
digging.
I don't know. He's looking for treasure.
Okay. So the Goof is captured. The Zakus are dead. A radio call comes over. There's gunfire aboard the Pegasus.
Those damn refugees.
I swear to God, if it's them.
Palo comes over the radio. Hold on.
Going to do the Thunderbolt thing.
Hercules Corps. There's gunfire on board the Pegasus. The pilot we captured the other day. It seems like he's escaped.
Well, why'd you let him escape?
Who was guarding me?
It seems like he's radioed the Xeon who are currently raiding that facility, because the tanks that are there are giving him cover. It seems like they're advancing. From what you can gather and from what you can see from, just cameras around, it looks like dozens of foot soldiers are running into the base. They seem to be heading in there, and you hear Gaia say, "They're going to go for the server room. We're storing all the data from the Mobile Suit Project from the Albatross. We have all the servers backed up there."
Which side of the building is it on?
Blow that building
You think
up.
I'm fucking with you? What side of the building is it on?
We need those servers. That's the only information we have as backup for Jaburo. It's all the practical data from the initial tests.
What side of the building is it on? I have another plan.
So you see Federation soldiers running in with them, but it's towards the back of the facility.
Come on, get out. Get different.
He's fine. He's not gonna get in there.
He's on steroids. He can do whatever he wants.
I mean,
Okay.
more or less.
So the purpose is all the tanks have been shot out, all the mobile suits are taken out, but there are people running into the facility.
Take off 45-degree high speed. Just say would drop out the back.
I'm gonna pick up the building.
None of us have actual practical ideas. Clearly.
Well, my idea was fantastic until he said, we need those servers. You don't have a backup anywhere? Alright, fine. Fuck.
Can I just
The
grab the
servers are the
backup with
backup.
Gundam? Just like, here we
Not
go.
without damaging the servers.
Yeah.
Bruh.
They're trying to capture it, so they're going to try and get the information out in some
Okay,
way.
well, can I stomp on them with Gundam?
They're in the building.
They're in the building.
Can I go?
There
in
are
This goes back into the if you thunderbolt the room, there's no servers.
and additionally, you're killing a lot of your own troops.
Look, my guy might not care about that.
Okay.
There's a reason for it, I promise, dude.
Okay.
Okay, so what are we doing, boys?
I still need to know what side of the building is
It's in the back.
okay. I'm going to try to yeah. So I'm gonna fly over there. Fly, jump.
Yeah.
Well, like, did that thing fly? No, it didn't. It just jumped me that. And I'm gonna take the Zaku machine gun and I'm gonna put it through the wall. It's just like it's here now. Now I'm looking at me. So I need someone to go in and breach the room.
Can I do that?
Yeah, you guys, at that point, you hear Gaia say, "We're getting in there." And you hear like a gun cock. And you see the cockpit open up and he jumps out. Yeah.
It's like,
Again, does anybody have any flashbangs? Because that solves so many problems in these stories, and no one has them.
we weren't given those.
Do they? They're ground forces. Do they have them? They should have grenades.
So you are hearing gunfire coming from inside the building, and you do see flashbangs going off, and you hear grenades going off.
Okay.
It seems like there's a
my
full
finger
bore.
slips. Oop, no, I'm kidding.
It seems.
I sneezed. Oops.
It seems like there's a full firefight going on in the building.
Well, Viper, what do we do?
Well, if any of us shoot, we're gonna take out everybody. So,
Alright, so let's try to
I
get
guess
this.
I'm going to use the gun. I'm going to drag it along the side of the building, open up my cockpit, and be like, "All right, guys, let's fucking breach this room."
Okay. So you guys all storm in. You have your pilot suits. So remember, your ACs are up. I believe it's like 6 from what it normally is.
Only if you have. It's a 5 if you have the helmet.
Yep. Assuming you
Unless
guys
you're
are.
Char and you're not wearing your flight suit.
Doo-doo-doo.
No.
So you guys all run in there. There are dead bodies fucking everywhere.
Oh god.
Well,
Zombie sex machine.
However, running towards the server room, you do see 6 soldiers, but it looks like only 3 of them have weapons. The rest are trying to get into the actual door to the server room. The hallways, again, it's bodies. There's Federation bodies, Xeon bodies, blood fucking everywhere. And it looks like, again, there's scorch marks on the wall and shit.
I am playing that in my head right now. Doing the whole thing. I was gonna do it, but I don't want to hurt my voice.
Yeah.
Doing the whole
I
thing.
don't want to go that far.
Okay, so again, there's 6 of them. 3 of them are just trying to breach the door, and then there's the 3-point guns at you. I'm gonna let you guys keep your initiative order from before.
Do I have a grenade? Because that solves this. It's just,
Yes.
Oh,
I'm gonna look up the stats for regular grenade.
can we trade places?
I mean,
Because I'm higher up in the order than him.
yeah.
Can I
Why don't you
let
just take the
him-
grenade from me?
You really trust me to do that?
She eats it.
I like him for whatever reason. I'm the expert in this, even though he's the soldier. Like,
I'm
he
like-
should have the grenade, but whatever.
It's like, look. I'm looking at you, it's like, look. My character.
We've learned that your moral compass is different.
My character would scream, "Grenade, motherfucker!" as she fucking launches it. So.
Yeah, so your character would scream grenade, motherfucker. I would just throw
Exactly,
it and not
that's
say
what I'm
anything.
saying. I'm
Okay.
like, do you really want that?
Out of action, or in whatever order you guys want to do, one of you throws a grenade. What is the damage for a grenade?
2d8. That's fucking stupid. What? That doesn't even kill me. If you threw a grenade, I jumped on it. I'm still alive.
I love
The
that.
fuck is that?
It's more like an
Doesn't even
M80.
Kill me.
It's more like an M80.
Have you seen what happens when a nigga jumps on an M80?
Have
He's
you
still
ever-
pieces.
Have you
like-
ever seen someone just hold a grenade after they
Alright.
hold the
Have
thing?
you not heard the story where you have the accidental ordnance misfire
Yeah.
when you're testing when you're playing with grenades when you don't like your sergeant? Like that's a thing.
Make it.
48 sounds better.
Huh?
48.
Then do
sounds
48. Because that definitely would kill a motherfucker.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, look at this. This is stupid. Apparently, in Gundam, people just eat grenades, fucking Spider-Man style. It's just fine.
Listen, they're trying to eat grenades to build up their resistance to
Despite the
grenades.
fact we're level
Listen,
3, this
you
doesn't
have to
make
eat
sense.
really small grenades, so that way you build up an immunity to.
Exactly.
Total of 14 damage.
Total?
That still doesn't kill them.
It doesn't still doesn't kill me.
They're all pretty bad, but they're still around.
Throws a grenade. They all got shrapnel on their legs and shit. And we're just like, freeze! Freeze, Zekies!
They put their hands up because they're all at 3 or 4 HP.
Alright, I shoot one.
Okay, roll damage.
It's just to assert your dominance. Like,
4.
He's dead.
Charlie, no!
Put a hand up. Pow! I hope he was just your commanding officer. Get on your fucking knees.
oh
Alright.
my god, Charlie!
And then the 3 behind him who were trying to break the door also surrender. And with that, as you walk up to the door kind of opens because you have Federation credentials and what have you.
Oh no, while they're doing that, I'm checking their teeth.
Okay.
Okay.
They all still do have the cyanide tablet
Alright,
and
I'm gonna
they're-
need someone to help me rip these out. This guy's cracking his knuckles. This is
Alright.
Yeah,
I'll
he
just
has
go
to
inside.
There's a medical treatment too.
Alright, so
I have to
who
go there.
opens the door to the server room?
Sure, I do.
Combat knife.
Okay, as you open it, you see Sayla holding a knife
Okay.
to a man's head.
Gasfall! No.
No.
Bronze man.
You look, as the door's opening, she does not see you. You hear her say, "Has he come Earthside? Tell me the truth, or I'm gonna show you how good I am with this."
Oh, I thought that was the
Xeon. You also see she's holding a gun in her other hand, and you see that this
God,
man
she's
is
dual wielding.
this man has clearly been shot.
And I'm like, hey, Sayla.
At which point she drops him and turns to you, and she's like,
Damn,
And I
girl.
immediately whip out my gun because I'm assuming this
and
guy.
shoots Salem. No, I'm kidding.
"All right,
I'm assuming this guy is gonna immediately turn on her, and I'm like,
okay." At which point you guys capture, what is that now?
Six in the hallway, 1 inside, 7.
5 in the hallway.
5
You
in the
shot
hallway.
one.
Oh yeah.
All right, so you capture 6.
Was he important, by the way? Or?
no.
You capture 6 Xeon soldiers and the pilot of the Goof.
And we pulled their teeth.
Yep.
He used the combat knife to do it.
Oh, no.
Okay.
I know I'm pretty sure that technically breaks the Geneva Convention, but it's
Yeah, it
also,
definitely does.
it's also a good Samaritan.
Wait,
though, 'cause
it
you try to
does
get
it
him for committing
though
suicide.
because it's taking just a 2.
Okay.
It's not.
So,
It still could be Sarah Torch.
we jump cut to a back room in the facility, the hangar. Gaia is standing there. You're inside of a caged room. There is a man tied to a chair with a bag over his head. He is wearing a black Xeon flight suit. They pull the bag off his head. We need to know all the fucking information you have. What the fuck are you doing here? Ha! You look a lot like my boss.
Okay, put the bag back on.
Just put it back on.
Put the bag back on his head.
Just tie it up.
You guys don't have much longer to be here.
Is the bag on his head?
Garma and the rest of the Tri-Stars are gonna come to this area and capture all your goddamn mobile suits within the week. You're done.
Private, I need a table and 2 buckets of water.
At this point, you see Gaia punch this man in the face as hard as you've ever seen someone get punched in your life.
I don't know, I saw that 3-second bright thing.
He's going to go ahead and ask him one more time, what are you doing here? He says the same thing. Garma and the Black Tri-Stars are heading to this area by the end of the week, and they're going to capture all the mobile suits.
Give me some time.
Me and Viper have this one. Go interrogate the rest of the prisoners. Don't be nice about it.
Is that my? It doesn't stick.
If there are any cameras in this room, I need them all.
Okay.
I also need the guards to not be at the door for the next 30 minutes.
Alright. You go into a room with the other 6 prisoners. They are a lot more compliant. They are much lower rank. They have a lot more to lose.
They're not like screaming CG on.
Yeah, they're not zealots. We're gonna go ahead and jump back and forth between it. You guys are gonna be torturing the 6. You and Gaia are torturing the Goof
They're
pilot.
gonna be taught. Actually, the real plan that we want to do here is psychological torture. So we need our room to be right next to their room.
Gotcha.
That way, when we do shit to him, they're gonna hear that shit, and they're less likely to actually want to hold back any information.
Okay. First up to bat is Viper and Gaia. Who the fuck are you? Before we do anything else, I need to know your name.
What do we have here?
You have anything you want to do to him.
Okay.
He
Do
says
we
his name. He says his name is Samuel Perez Ortega. He is a general. Yeah, we do.
Wait, like which? Like the drug or like actual acid? Like
Both.
Well, we have mobile suit coolant, which is definitely corrosive as hell. It'll eat through skin.
Alright, how fast? No, I should know how fast. I'm
Quick.
I don't know why I'm saying this. I'm not even in the room.
Alright. While
That's a little
while he's
small.
planning this, you guys jump back to the other 6. What questions do you want to know from them?
Where
They're just like, are you okay?
That's the tactic. You make them care for you, and then you start asking them questions, and they feel bad. They have to tell you.
Sad sometimes, guys. Oh, I'm so sorry. Yeah, I'm a prisoner. I'll tell you what you want.
Let me try it again.
Okay.
The guy in the other room said that Garma and the Tri-Stars will be here within a week. Where exactly are they? If you want to survive this,
Okay, well, okay. The thing is, no one in Xeon gets the full message. They're way too scared about leaks to the Federation. I don't know if there's a big spy problem or what, but we don't get the full message. All we know is Xeon is having a meeting of their ground command before the end of the week in New York. I think it's at the former president's mansion or something, and apparently they're just meeting there. That's all I know. They're meeting in New York to try and discuss further plans, but I don't know if that means that they're going to come here or do something else. I don't know. And as they're talking, you start to hear screams come through the wall of them apparently pouring acid on a man.
Oh, no. That's too much. We're going to rub it on our knives and slowly cut a motherfucker. Because I don't want to...
Yeah.
If too much at once, they'll pass out and die.
Alright. Yeah, so you're just hearing screams come from the other room.
I'm not
be
terribly
glad you're not him.
You're not?
No.
Alright. You just decided against it, or?
She's spanking Sailor.
I was actually going to talk to Sailor. That's the only thing.
Alright, so we'll go ahead and put this...
So that
we'll
comes
move
in
this
later.
in three directions. So, she goes off to go ahead and talk to Sailor. I'm assuming...
in one direction.
so let's make it
Whatever,
complete.
you know.
Spanky comes later.
Yeah, so she goes off to discuss with Sayla, why the fuck were you holding that man at knife
Yeah,
point?
I'm like, look.
Like, hey, how you doing?
Like,
Fuck, we're
can't
killing that.
you do that to me? No,
You're projecting.
no, I'm not.
Alright. So, they got their information out of Xeon about what's going on. You go ahead and discuss with Sayla. What's your question for her?
I'm just like, so what the fuck was up with that? What you were doing? I mean, like, I saw you point a gun at a Xeon guy back at Site 6.
Site 6?
Site 6,
Okay.
whatever it is. I keep thinking it's Site 6, I'm sorry. But I'm like,
I mean, it makes sense. It's a construction site.
yeah, that's why I keep...
Thank you?
Actually, I don't know what that means, but okay.
He's a work in progress.
Aren't we all, buddy?
I'm giving him fucking support!
No, I'm just like,
Support this man.
I'm just straight up like, what the fuck was with that? Like, you had a gun and a knife at this guy, like...
There are things about my past that would be complicated and hard to explain.
I'm willing to listen.
I'd prefer to keep them to myself.
Just scream Castle and I'll see what happens.
Alright. With that, we jump back to you torturing Ortega. Do you ask him any further questions now that
I
you've
thought
tortured?
Guy was in charge of that. I'm just the muscle. I'm the creepy dude that he doesn't want to approach.
Alright,
That's the
if I
angle we're
just
going
if I just roleplay it, it's not as fun. What questions would you want Guy to ask?
I actually don't know why.
Okay.
Okay, so we know Boy Black Tri-Star.
Boy Black.
Okay, when will they be here? Exact proximities, force numbers, how many mobile suits, how many pilots, how quickly can they move in a day, that type of shit. Strategic information. This guy's a fucking general. He should know a lot of shit. If not, I can use it.
The rest of the Tri-Stars and Garma's forces, which is a bunch of mobile suits. I don't have exact numbers. I don't have exact figures. They don't give us that information. We got an air battalion, we got a ground battalion, we got a couple thousand troops on land. We're storming this place. If you want... Alright, you do. And he's like, okay. Like, after you start cutting into his pinky, he's like... 10 days. 10 days, the main mobile suit battalion will move through this area. We're not moving here for, specifically to get the mobile suits, but it's a side plan. It's if we can, we can. I don't know exactly where they're heading. They're not giving us all that information. They don't give anyone in Xeon all the information. All I know is we're moving south through this area.
How bad did I fuck up this pinky?
Bad enough you've cut through skin, almost into bone, but not into bone.
Oh, my knife still has acid.
Yeah, and it's searing.
Do we have anything to neutralize acid?
Water.
You have a base? I agree. I give him a little bit of water.
Put some
And
Gatorade
like,
on it.
I give him a little bit of water and I like manage that pinky.
You pour Gatorade, Ortega. No, Gaia pours Powerade. He's like, it's superior.
Stab guy. No, it's not, bitch.
He starts sweating blue.
He's
But
an
no,
angel.
I fix it.
Alright.
I guess is what it is. I'm just like, see, give us answers we like, and things get better. We want to eat.
And then we cut back to you guys interrogating the main set of Xeon troops.
I'm glad you're not that guy. You heard that scream. I don't know what they're doing there.
We told him a really bad joke.
Okay. Listen, all I know, all the information I've got, Kentucky, the Air Force Base isn't our target. We're being sent down towards Mexico. I don't know why we're all headed south. I don't know what the full plan is, but all I know is there was a bunch of mining equipment that was sent down that way, but those are just rumors I heard. There's a lot of mining equipment getting sent towards Mexico, but that's all I've heard. Odessa is in Europe.
I know. And Mexico, Mexico, Odessa.
Try to make sense of gun map.
Yeah. That's why I'm ignoring it entirely.
A lot of shit that's like that's the thing that I didn't know about.
Yeah.
That I actually don't know about.
Yeah, that's why
The map in the actual show doesn't make any fucking sense.
That's why it might make sense. You guys were in Indiana, then you moved to Kentucky, and now you find out they're going from New York down to Mexico.
Through Kentucky.
Man, this is a weird road trip, guys.
Alright, we could have just used the highway.
Man, we should have
Well, how much of those highways do you think are fucking left?
It doesn't matter if not left, there's less foliage. You know what I'm saying? Like, it would technically be a clearer path.
Yeah.
But a lot of them are flying, so it would only be for the ground troops, and the Gaus,
Gal. The Gau's carries
the
Oxygen.
Gal can carry all kinds of shit, so they can just fly over it.
What's the plural of gal?
Gauss.
I think it's Gal. I think it's just Gal again. Yeah.
Gauss.
We're in a mouse situation here.
Meow,
Okay. After all the torture and you discussing stuff with Sayla about her being like, there's... Alright. He does not release any more information because that was all he had.
Well, I gave him a nice meal. Give him some painkillers.
Yeah.
You know,
Some industrial strength.
bandage him up, and then while he's sleeping,
Huh?
I'm gonna.
That was nice.
Yeah, and then while he's sleeping, I'm gonna inject him with 15 tranquilizers. No, I'm kidding. he
Alright.
sleeps nicely with the painkillers. Enjoy, bro.
So, Gaia pulls you guys all into a conference room, and you guys gotta share all the information you got. And at that point he goes, so if we want the full picture of what's actually going on, you're telling me we need to be at this meeting of Xeon Ground Command in a week in New York? Is that what you're telling me?
That's it. That's what I heard. They're headed up to New York for a meeting.
So what should we do?
Well-
Should we infiltrate this meeting?
Well, at that point, Gaia reaches over. Let me go ahead and open this file so I can go ahead and...
Get a screen share.
Nope. Gaia chucks 4 Xeon flight suits onto the table. Listen, we've captured our fair share of Zeeks. I've got flight suits, dress uniforms, proper badges, identification cards, and code words to get into any base we want. Mobile Suit Gundam Redux is piloted by Brian as Game Master and all NPC characters, Terry as Bradley Vulcan Cooper, pilot of the gun tank, Joey as June Chung, pilot of the gun cannon, Chase as Philippe Viper Adanazio, pilot of the gun sniper, and Chandra as Terra Stormrider, pilot of the Gundam. Mobile Suit Gundam Redux is supported by listeners like you. To support what we're doing, please visit patreon.com/Gundam Redux and help this podcast continue. We're also on social media at facebook.com/Gundam Redux and on twitter.com/Gundam Redux. Again, thank you for listening, and see you next time on Mobile Suit Gundam Redux.